Ooh,
Woo!
Hey guys, what is up? I am Blossom,
I'm Udo ADHD.
and welcome back. So we have a lot to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. How's it going, Udoka? How's it been?
It's been going. I'm trying to get my adult life together, figure out where do people get money to pay for weddings, and just, I don't know, just trying to get stuff together in life. But it's going. At least, that's a really good news that I'm trying to get things together. There's things to get together. So that's good.
Yeah, are you planning on having your wedding next year?
Yes, next year.
Okay, cool
Yeah.
beans.
Yeah.
I've
Hopefully
never
I
been
can.
married.
Huh?
I was like, I've never been married, so I don't have any
Oh.
advice to give you on wedding planning. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have two younger brothers.
Are they married?
No, no, no.
It's like, no, no. Okay. Well, I don't even know where to begin. We have Jessica Simpson, Selena Gomez, Aaron Carter. Um, oh my gosh, the Ace family with Donda.
Oh yeah,
That
you gotta show me that. 'Cause-
I don't even know, like, because I definitely don't want to watch a Sloan video on it. But long story short, the Ace family sent their kid to Donda school. And it's so interesting because you were saying a while back that the Donda school was a cult, people having to wear like
all the
black.
kids wear the same. They wear the same exact thing, like oversized black shirts and brown oversized pants. All the exact same thing, all exact same color. The school is not accredited.
Mm-hmm.
They're singing Kanye West songs, and it just sounds like a prayer. Like when you go to church, it's like, oh man, like they're doing the same thing, but saying Donda and saying Kanye West songs. So it just I would not feel comfortable. Like on the website, I think the curriculum is like just playtime. Like it's all just playtime and like art class and just in playtime, and that's the curriculum or
Well, let
something.
me see. I'm gonna try to pull it up on the screen. Um,
Oh yeah, and there's no grades. So I'm just like, wow. So imagine you're 14 years old and you have to go to school with like this 5-year-old kid. It's like,
no grades. Let me see. So I pulled up some images, but let me see if I could go to the website. You know what's so crazy? So they have Kim's kids in there for the first photo, and it's kind of like they don't even go there. Oh, Donda Academy.
on the academy.
Let's see. Come on, laptop. Do your thing. Who we are. So, who we are for it's already weird. Like
Right?
the website is
This
so
looks like a
weird. This
funeral.
isn't
This
like
looks
a
like somebody died.
seedy, right? Like this isn't. It's already like brings me cultish vibes from. This is supposed to
I'm
be a
just watching
school,
that bird
and it
fly
just
up. It's
like
freaky.
yeah. So my laptop is just very slow. So okay, the mission: using an ethic of integrity and care, Donna Academy prepares students to become the next generation of adders, thinkers, and innovators by providing them with world class education that includes a rigorous core curriculum. I think some of it's cut off. Curriculum
Mm-hmm.
and an emphasis on sustainability, creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving. Okay, that's not actually too bad, but I hate how this is all cut off. Oh, am I supposed to press on it?
No, doesn't look like it.
Oh wow,
So
okay.
they couldn't even hire a good web designer.
No, what's the saddest thing? I think this was purposely meant to be like this because they wanted the circle to be. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
wanted yeah, they wanted it to be a circle, but they didn't like complete their code to make sure all the text fits inside the circle.
Hmm. They're all wearing black. The kid. Oh my gosh! Look at this, all white. Oh my gosh! Did you guys see this? All white. That's insane. This is a. This is so bad. Oh my goodness, this is really bad.
It
Oh
looks very creepy.
my god, this is so cold. This is like cultish vibes.
Mhm.
What? Why do kids have to wear robes to learn?
It looks like that's choir class, and it seems like
Oh.
they sing a lot at this school. They make you
Mhm.
sing they make you sing in uniform a lot.
But what are they learning? You know, like what? Oh man, I'm gonna scroll down. This whole website to ref. This whole website is just so gives me a headache because the words keep moving.
Yeah.
To be a reflection of God's glory in the world. Okay. Sports. One team, one king. What? Okay. One team, one king. We are building the next generation of athletes with blank, innovative approach to faith and teamwork. I love how you have Shy, who in the next photo you see Kim's daughter Shy, but she don't go to that
Mhm.
school either.
No, I know. I was like, you're teaching her to read. She's like, it's like one photo op, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why that child is not good to go to that school. Donda rule number 58: writing should be regarded as an activity that necessitates critical thinking, an aspect that is fundamental to all good writing.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, critical. That's kind of circular. I don't. Writing is fundamental to good writing, basically, is what it says.
I'm gonna click on
Okay.
how we learn. We're gonna go
Yeah, how
through
do
this.
you learn?
How we learn in emissions. I'm very curious about emissions here, but oh wait, how we learn. Okay. Student teacher ratio 10 to 1. Less than said, blah blah blah. Okay. Donda
There's so
rule
so many
51.
shots of them in the choir. Like
Mm-hmm.
singing is such a big deal.
And I hate like the environment they're in when they're singing. Like, like what if they don't want
I
to sing? What if I don't want to sing? You
I
know?
don't think they have a choice.
Mm. And then it says students must be confident in forming ideas. If not, their writing will suffer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Donda in a day. Each day, Donda students learn fundamentals, grow in their faith, and experience two enrichment classes. Daily schedule, full. Whoa. Daily schedule, full school worship. Daily
Okay.
full school worship.
So that's why they're in choir all the time.
Core classes of language arts, math, and science, lunch and recess, enrichment. Language arts.
Okay.
Math. Okay, so they do English, they do math and
Yeah.
science.
Last time I saw this website, that math and science was not, it wasn't on there.
Oh, really?
So I was like, what do you learn at this school? Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Enrichment
I'm glad they
courses.
added that. World language, visual art, film, choir. Of course, choir.
Mm-hmm.
And parkour. Parkour. That's cool.
Okay. So it's like it's still a school. I just don't like this. Join the mission, red flag cult. Join the
The
mission.
mission.
To me, this is very cultish. Ugh. Um, let's see. Admissions. So maybe I might fill this out and see what happens.
Mm.
Let's do fake stuff here. Okay. So my name is gonna be Tiffany. Tiffany uh Green. Wait, what's the student info? So
Student
gosh,
birthday.
math. What is math here for for
How old is the kid? 10?
yeah, let's do 10.
Okay,
So
so they were born in 2012.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Born on Halloween because that's pretty cool. 2012. I'm gonna have a son. Okay, now city of residence. Wait, where is the school? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna do LA. Los Angeles.
Donda Academy is in Simi Valley. I don't know where that
I just
is.
feel like if I put LA, people will probably.
Okay.
It's got to be people who. Um.
The zip code of LA.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. like, okay, 90001. Let's do 90210. Okay, grade. Let's do
Current
grade.
grade. What grade are you in when you're 10?
So my brother is 13 in 8th grade,
Fifth
12 in
grade.
5th.
Mm-hmm.
5th. Okay, good. Okay, parent info. Oh Lord, let me hide my screen because I'm gonna put in my real. I gotta put in an email address. So
Okay.
let me
Are you
get
gonna
off.
put your real phone number too so they can call you
Yeah,
and
I'm
see what
just
they
really.
say?
I'm interested in how this works, and I will report back, guys. I'm interested.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Investigative journalism.
Let me see. I'm gonna put my kid's name. I'm gonna be Silver. Silver. But they're probably smart. They're probably gonna look me up and shit, you know.
I don't think they'll look you up. They'll just call you. You're just gonna be in an interested parent in their database, and
Okay. All right. Okay. So I sent in. We will see what happens. We will see. Man. All right. Well, there goes that. And is there anything else you want to add to this?
to Donda School. I just 100% believe the Ace family is sending their kids there for clout, for content, for networking. Like where your kids go to school is really great networking.
Mm,
And
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, same. That's how I feel. I feel like the only way people will send their kids to Donda school is for vacation. You know what I mean? Maybe like summer
Mm.
school, all that stuff. So, yeah. All right. So the next on my list is Selena Gomez and Francia. So let me pull that up on the
Yeah,
screen.
I'm really interested to hear. I haven't watched the documentary, but I've been just hearing a lot about intrigue about their relationship. So I've been meaning to dig into it.
Mm, okay. So, okay. So if you guys haven't heard, so Selena Gomez, she really came out with a documentary. I did cover the full summary of the documentary on my channel also, but long story short, really the documentary was called My Mind and Me. It really covered her mental illness, her struggles with lupus, her struggles with being diagnosed with bipolar. So in this
Oh, she has
documentary,
bipolar?
mm-hmm, yeah,
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah. And so being in this documentary, I noted that in 2017, when she had her kidney transplant, there was no mentions of that. And it was interesting because, the only friends around her seemed to be her roommate. Um, she had no documentation of 2018 as well. So the documentary skipped 2 years, jumped over to 2019. So why is this interesting? Recently, Selena Gomez came out and was like, I don't really have any friends in this industry except Taylor Swift.
Mm.
And this is interesting. Let me get to full screen. Um,
So it has sparked serious backlash. So is that backlash from her friends or from fans?
It was backlash from Francia, and I want to give you a little backstory
Ooh.
to that. It was
Okay.
like years ago, maybe 10 years ago. Demi Lovato kind of when Selena Gomez and Demi were friends, they also went through the same situation where Demi was out, and people asked her about
Mm.
Selena, and Demi responded, "Ask Taylor." So that was also, and so there's kind
Oh.
of been this like thing with Selena when it comes to relationships that how I see it,
Mm.
her friends see it as if she just jumped on Taylor because Taylor's big and yay, now she's happy to be friends with Taylor because she's Taylor Swift. Feel me?
Mm.
Because being
Mm-hmm.
friends with Taylor when Selena did at the time was like a good idea. So you can
Mm-hmm.
see
Yeah.
like where there are undertones and stuff of like you just Taylor really. So Francia took it to heart, and a lot of her fans were like, Selena was saying in the music industry, and
Yeah.
mhm. Selena also was saying that her response to Francia, this is telling though, because Selena's response to Francia was, I didn't add every single person that I know in the documentary. But my thing is that she had the documentary with her friends and none of them were Francia. Like she had the
Wait,
documentary with
Francia was not in the documentary?
nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay. Now I
Right.
see why
And
people are
so
talking.
yeah, she wasn't in the documentary, and I feel, and keep in mind, when no one knew that Francia was roommates with Selena Gomez when that whole kidney transplant happened, right? No one knew that. So you have to think, why is it that Selena Gomez, who's on Selena Gomez and Chef and yada yada yada, who has
Mm-hmm.
Raquel Stevens as who's on the show, who's on the HBO show with Selena and is known as Selena's roommate. How come she's get to be known as Selena's roommate while Francia, who was
Mm.
Selena's roommate, and the only way we found out about that was when they were doing interviews about the kidney transplant. How come nothing? How come it just
Mm.
seems I can understand where Francia is coming from, with well, like I was your roommate, no one knew, you didn't like really care. Like, what I mean? Like little things adds up. It's not a big deal until it adds
Yeah.
up. Like, I was your friend, you never invite me over, and all of a sudden you want to invite me over like a month or so before your documentary comes out, and
Mm.
it comes off as I used you for the kidney transplant, now goodbye.
That's but people have been saying that for so long
Mm,
because right after the kidney transplant, Selena started partying. And so people are like, you messed up. You messed up your own kidney and your friend sacrificed her kidney and you're about to mess up that kidney. So
mm,
people were judging her, which, should you judge someone? I don't know. I think that's, everyone's personal opinion, but all of this added together, it definitely comes off a certain way. And then even with that show, that cooking show, people are saying that just the vibe when they watch that show, they feel like those people are not really her friends. That's what I've heard. I don't watch the show
and
myself.
what's even more interesting is to add it on, the first person that Selena Gomez called on the first episode of Selena Gomez and Chef was Taylor Swift. Now, I'm sure that was the producers like, hey, let's bring in more people, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
But did she call any of her other friends? Why did it have to be like, we know who Francia, like she's not completely she has done work. Come on. Like, we know who she is.
Mm.
She's on How I Met Your Father right now with Hilary Duff. Like,
Okay.
hello. Like, so it was very interesting that the only people that they ever seen, fine, call Taylor for the ratings, but no one else. So, the thing is, guys, I am a huge fan of Selena Gomez. I love Selena Gomez. So this isn't coming from like you know, like a hatefulness part of my heart or something. Like, I'm just
Mhm.
having a conversation, super fan. I buy her merch, everything. So, it's nothing like that, but I'm just being honest of how I'm just trying to think what Francia was going through and how she must feel.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
I'm curious if Selena even told Francia about the documentary. I have all
I
these things and I
know.
wonder if what Francia was going through, things like that. Do you
Mm.
have any comments?
No, no, I'm very intrigued. Now I'm gonna go back and watch all those TikToks that I skipped about this situation because this is
Oh.
very intriguing.
Mhm. But what are you doing?
I'm looking at like just looking at the headlines of
Oh.
like Francia. Oh, you can't even see. But yeah, like oh she used me and dumped me. I'm just looking at headlines. I'm just
Oh.
getting a gist.
Yeah, it's that's what it seems like. But then again, if I was Selena, I understood where both parties were coming from because if I was Selena Gomez too, you have to understand when you're given a kidney, it's like when you give someone money at lunch, expect it not coming back. Okay. If
Right.
they, you know what I mean? If they say they'll pay you back, that's fine. But once you give the kid the money, it's done. So,
Yeah.
it's kind of the same thing here. Like, Francia shouldn't, because in these interviews, Francia was like, God told me to do this, yada yada yada. So I'm like, okay, well, as long as you know God told you to do this,
Right.
you
So
can't.
that's why when people were judging her back then, I just felt like, I mean, like, you, the public, can judge, but don't put stuff in Francia's mouth because, like, once you give somebody something, now it's theirs.
Mhm.
It's theirs. And we don't Francia didn't say anything, so we don't know how she felt. We don't know if she's like, well, it's her kidney now, or I didn't know anything. But and I even with this headline, they put quotes in there, but I'm like, did she actually say that? Well, what are the quotes? Did she actually say that? So now I'm interested to dive more into this to find out, how did Francia actually feel? Did she get was
Here's how
Selena
I
Gomez
got it.
supposed to be her best friend? Because that's how people framed
Right,
it, like
right,
they're
right.
best
Here's
friends.
how here's how the vibe I got when this all went down. The vibe I got with Francia was when they were on like Good Morning America or whatever the hell they were on, doing these interviews and stuff, press with this. I just felt the idea that Selena Gomez didn't want to be there. Got the vibe, because Francia was the one that was doing a lot of the talking, and it was just really you. I
Mm.
just got this vibe, like, let me do this for her. She gave me a kidney, so let me do this for her. That's the vibe I got because you would see her. Selena Gomez for the longest did praise when she won an award. She was like, "Oh, this should be Francia." Francia was standing right beside, like, she was like on the Francia train forever, but it just becomes a point where it's like, thank you for the kidney. Okay, thank
Mhm.
you. But like
Mhm.
it becomes annoying, think you don't want to say the person that is your reason for why you're still breathing is annoying, but it's true.
I know,
So
right?
yeah,
Mhm.
so I understand where both parties are coming from with Selena. Like, you know how much stress I would be every single day, like knowing, um, oh my gosh, like I have to call her. She gave me a kidney. Like
Mhm.
I would feel so annoyed with that. So I can understand what Selena Gomez is going through too. I could understand. Hmm.
Yeah.
So, but,
Mm.
and I know why Selena Gomez, and if Selena, I'm sure Selena probably wants to unfollow Francia too, because Francia unfollowed her, but she can't because she gave her a kidney. You see
Oh.
what I mean? Like, she can't even do
Mhm.
bullshit things like unfollow Francia because she gave me a kidney. So,
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Hmm.
what do you have on your screen?
Um, like for a different topic or the Francia thing?
Well, a video because I'm like, it would be nice to react to something.
Oh, well, I have Nikita Dragon video.
Oh yeah,
So,
Nikita Dragon. Ugh.
yeah, so I was watching this whole thing go down on TikTok cuz I just felt let me play this part cuz this made me feel so sad for her. Now, first of all, I heard she was arrested because she was walking around nude in Miami, and the last straw was like the police officer was like, put some put some clothes on, and Nikita gave him the bird and flicked water. She was in the pool and flicked water at him. So she got arrested. So I was like, well, you're not supposed to play around with officers. This is not LA. You can't just do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm. I know.
But
I'm sure she
then,
won't be
like,
doing that again.
huh?
I'm sure she's not going to be doing that again.
I know. I'm like, hopefully now she'll behave. But oh, let me make sure it shares my. Let me make sure I shared the audio. Okay. But then I saw this, they stripped her down, remove extensions. You can't have extensions in jail. Stripped her
What?
down, and yeah, she had to get cut off her extensions. That's why her hair is short. You can't have wigs or extensions in jail. Mm-mm. And then let me see if this is the part where she asks if she has to be in the men's prison.
Judge. All right. And Your Honor, may I ask one question?
This part.
Um, may I, do I have to stay here in the men's unit still?
Yeah, I don't make the rules up there, but
Okay.
it's proper accommodation for you. You get a separate area. Can you,
That made me feel so bad. I don't know if y'all could hear, but she was basically asking, do I still have to be here in the men's unit? And just the look on her face when the judge was like, oh, I don't make the rules. I was just like, oh my God, it's just so miserable. Because, okay, Nikita has breasts and a big ass. And like, I just, I don't know. I can't imagine the kind of harassment that she would face, and like both appearing the way she does and being trans. Like, and then I found out that this is actually not the policy. The policy is you need to go by their identity and safety. And obviously, like, Nikita Dragon is not somebody who should be going into the men's jail, in my opinion, or she would need to be in a separate area or something. That's how I feel about it. So if I were her, I would sue.
I know.
But so this was in Miami. She doesn't have any friends in Miami. She doesn't know anyone in Miami. And there's this TikToker. I don't remember their name, but this TikToker from Miami bailed Nikita out. Nikita only had the bail was only like it was under $3,000, and somewhere in this video, you'll hear the judge asking her, your bail isn't even that much. Can you pay your bail now, and then you don't have to be in the jail? And Nikita was like, I don't know. I have to check my bank accounts. I don't know. So then people are like, you don't know. How do you not have, because you only have to pay 10% of the money. So it's like, how do you not have this money?
Was that like
You're Nikita.
$300?
Yeah, how do you not have $300?
Are we more wealthy than Nikita Dragon right now? But,
Right. So we were like, what's going on? So one of the fans in Miami posted the bond bail. They put the $300. And so Nikita was going to be released. But then, according to this TikToker, Nikita's manager called them and said, your help is no longer needed. You shouldn't have, gotten involved in this. We're going to take care of everything from here. And the fan's just like, well, if you're going to take care of everything, why was Nikita in the jail for 2 whole days and nobody posted this very small bond?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I hope Nikita is okay. I hope she doesn't act up in public again. And I'd be really interested to hear what she has to say. Like, once this all settles down, I'm sure she's going to make a video about it. I really think she would at some
Oh,
point.
of course. There's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a whole show about it, probably. I feel that something's up, you know. I smell something stinky. I
Mm.
feel that, you know, for 2 days, if you're in jail for 2 days, you have to think though, if you're Nikita Dragon, what number do you remember when you're calling? You got to think jail. They tell you you can call someone. The other person on the other line has to accept and know that they got to pay for the phone call, the expensive phone call, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to think there could have been so many other things here, but so I get that. But when she says she doesn't have any money, like, huh? Like, where's your cards? Where, you know what I mean? Your bank,
Mm-hmm.
when they arrested you, they should have had your assets, you know? And so that is disturbing because you would at least have a bank card. So it's weird. That's weird. She's probably
Yeah.
broke. I
I
don't
know
know.
that's what we're wondering. We're like, is she broke? I think the person she called was the manager. Like when she had her phone call, she called the
Mhm.
manager. So I'm like, the manager doesn't. Well, the manager was very rude to that fan, and I'm just like, why would you be
Well,
rude to the
because
per?
you know
Mhm.
why? Because
Why?
well, the fan kind of like leaked that she was in jail for 2 days or so. Not even that. It's the narrative. A fan had to bail her out because she couldn't bail her own self
Mm-hmm.
out. That's the narrative. So.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's because now I'm question. A lot of us are questioning. Do you not have money? What's going on with this manager? How come this manager didn't get you your money? Like we have a lot of questions about the stability of her life, her friendship, her relationships, her finances. So yeah.
Right, because what one person posts online on social media, that doesn't mean they're rich. Honestly, how did Nikita Dragon? Did she have a makeup line or something?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because to me, I don't know much about her, but I know she was on like this Netflix show and stuff. But she did seem like she spent a lot of money. And
Mm-hmm.
also, I know, but also, what a person could be just showing the same money and same stuff on social media over and over again. That doesn't mean they have it. So,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some people are very good at keeping up appearances. I wish I could do sometimes I really wish I could do that. It just your life looks so good. I knew a girl
mhm.
who was really good at that. She was so good at just making herself look like her shit was together. She had money. But when you go to her home, it's like your life is a mess. And I'm surprised
Mhm.
how you're not arrested by now. Like I'm sure you're committing financial fraud somehow. But yeah, some people are really good at just appearances.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I love how we're just talking about her finances. I do hope that she's okay.
I know.
I feel bad for saying this too. They said so afterwards, they said that Nikita, she's like in a mental hospital facility because
Oh.
of what she had to go through.
Wait,
So,
I think I saw that. Wait, Nikita
right. And
Jackson.
here's the thing though. Normally I wouldn't question it, but because Nikita Dragon lies, um, I always like, is that real? Did she really go through something? And she for sure went through something, but um, is that just, for the narrative? Or
Hmm. She, I, cause okay, last year she was 5150. She was held involuntarily at a psych place. I mean, I can believe it. I can believe it. I can believe it. Because why are you walking around? First of all, why are you naked in Miami by
Mhm,
yourself?
mhm.
Like the story already starts out like what's going on? And then this kind of experience, I wouldn't, I don't know if I would, I don't know how I would react. I just know it would affect me mentally to just the jail experience would affect me mentally for sure. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm glad that immediately she's getting help.
Mm. But yeah, that is sad when she's like, do I still have to be in a male's prison?
I know this that made me feel so sad. I was like, oh my god. I'm not sad that like you deserve to be arrested, but like that, I don't know. I'm like, oh, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much.
Yeah, now I believe that she probably, because you don't know what happened, especially with all the men. But then I read a report that she was in her own. They
Her
knew her
own
celebrity
separate thing.
status. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I read, but I don't know.
Okay. I hope so. Because I think I saw
Mhm.
something like that too. Like she had her own area. Because yes,
Mhm.
the celebrity status, the way she looks, the fact she's trans, like there's so many
And they
reasons
said
why.
they said an LGBTQ officer, a Q plus officer, walked her to, I don't know, wherever she needed to go to. So,
Okay, well that's good.
right. So I did
Boy,
read some good things.
I cannot wait to hear what she has to say. Can't wait
I
to
know. I
hear
can have a feeling it's not going to be anything we read. But, I do. That does suck because I know that was trending forever, Nikita
Oh,
Dragon.
really?
Hmm.
Oh, I did not know that was trending.
Yeah. Like, oh, man. We should
And
catch
then,
up. Like, not on live. We should catch up, though. Because
oh,
I was just
okay.
like thinking that we were talking on the phone, and I was like, oh, yeah, so.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
I know. I'm trying to think who else.
And
So,
you said pulling up Bad Baby. You said Bad Baby looks
Aaron
different.
Coulter. Aaron Coulter. Aaron
Oh,
Coulter.
Aaron Carter. Aaron
Aaron Coulter
Carter.
died without a will. A
Bro.
will. A will.
Well, when I first saw that, like it was some other YouTube friend just posted R.I.P. Aaron Carter. I'm just thinking this is a joke, because
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Carter acts weird. So I'm like, oh, it has to be some kind of joke. And then I saw, like I sent you, looks I think a screenshot of Perez. What's his face? Perez Hilton, is his name, whatever. Um,
I get
commenting.
insulted sometimes because you sent me that. I'm like, hello. Like, it's no, but I don't even get insulted because when you sent that to me, literally like 20 seconds later, my friend sent me Aaron Carter died. And I'm like, wow, I guess I do look like I'm so out of the loop all the time.
No, you know what? That came to my mind too, because I was sending you stuff and I was like, I wonder if she's just like, duh, I already know. Duh, I already know this. I was like, but what if she doesn't? Like, this is fresh off the press news. What if she doesn't? Let me just send it just in case.
I
That
found
is so
out.
funny. Because that came into my mind. Like, as I send you the stuff, I'm like, what if she already knows this? And she's just like, oh my
No, I
God.
appreciate it because there's some stuff you send me and I have no idea what the fuck. But it's so funny because my sister was buying a car. So she's at the car dealership. She's all nervous and shit, signing papers. And I call her. It's like, Bianca, Aaron Carter died. She's like, what? Aaron Carter died? And then her salesman is like, yeah, in the tub. I'm like, when did you have the time to look on your phone and read that while you were selling her a car? You're like, what I mean? They were there for like
Yeah.
4 hours. What? So,
And then there's like, also, I never know how big a story is. So like, there's some stories that I'm thinking that to me it's big, but it may not be big to the media. So maybe she wouldn't know. But then sometimes it's like big. Like, I did not know the Aaron Carter dying thing would be. I guess that sounds bad. I was not expecting it to be a
what?
big.
Why?
Be,
Why?
because he wasn't a big star. He wasn't big. Does that sound bad? He was not. He wasn't. I don't know. Does this sound bad? He was
Yeah.
not as big as his brother. He was not. He
Right,
was
but
not in sync. He was not. Backstreet Boys.
okay, but he was still he was big because of that Hillary Duff episode. I want candy. Da, 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 da,
Yes.
I want candy.
And then
Candy.
he had a lot of antics as well, but all of his antics, they weren't huge stories. Like, if you're into YouTube drama and stuff, you knew about them, but like, I don't know, I just didn't think the
Oh no, for sure.
average.
Like the last time I heard about him was September of 2019. And I believe it was a September 7th of 2019, a TMZ article. And it was of him, like his friends and family was concerned for his well-being, his mental well-being, especially having
Yeah,
guns in his home. He had a lot of guns in his home. So yeah, like that's the last time I've ever heard of him. But
yeah, I heard the last time I heard him that they were scared he had guns in his home. His girlfriend was calling the police, just always calling the police. I'm really scared for him. We're really worried about him. And so, yeah, so when I saw no for real RIP and in the bathtub, and I'm just like, no way, because I'm looking at his social media. He was live streaming like just a couple of hours ago. I was like, no way. And they're not putting the exact cause of death, and I think that's just to protect his what's it called, his dignity, his reputation. Um, because literally that day, like while he was live streaming, his girlfriend was telling the police that she's very concerned about him.
mhm.
So it's like, oh
None
my.
of them have custody of their kids. The
Oh
girlfriend
yeah.
too.
Oh, the girlfriend doesn't have custody.
The mom. The
Oh,
kid
the
is
mom.
with the
Oh, the
girlfriend's
mom.
mom.
Oh.
I read that. I was like, what? So they're living in that house without their kid? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Wow. But yeah, he was so troubled. He was so. Kanye is this close to being an Aaron Carter to me. He's this close.
This close? Just this
I
close?
think with Aaron Carter it was more. I don't know. Kanye is so full of himself. Aaron Carter tried to appear like he's full of himself, but you can see the pain. You can feel the pain of Aaron Carter. So that's why Kanye is still just this close for me, because I can't see the pain in Kanye's eyes yet. But I feel like we could all see the pain in Aaron's eyes. So finally in peace. But damn.
I would say if there's one person that I don't care, I hate when, okay, I even said this myself too, like mental health, no one cares until, people care until they don't, but there's no
Mm-hmm.
way, like, Kanye West, I don't, it's so hard for me to care.
I don't think
About,
I think it's like I mentioned with Aaron Carter, you can see the pain in his eyes. I think Kanye, he has, I don't know, he has like I don't want to say a demon. He has something that's like he's protecting his true self from reality. He's not seeing reality. He's
he's
playing like a
delusional.
narcissist. Yeah, he's playing this sociopathic narcissistic type of game.
He reminds me of dementia patients. Like he's
Mm,
very delusional, very just not in the real world, only in Kanye's world because of money. Because of, if he didn't have this money, he wouldn't be in Kanye's world. He'd be in the real one.
right.
A guy that
What?
says that we chose slavery, he's in a fake world.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about Kanye. This whole damn Donda school, the people who are teaching this school just want clout because I don't understand why would you even sign up to be a teacher for his school? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. I wanna hear from a teacher of this school. I need
You
to hear
probably
from one
can.
of them. Hmm?
They probably can't. What job are they gonna get after Donda school? Like for real. On your resume, Donda Academy.
What are their credentials?
They
Like,
don't have any. That's why Kim won't send their kids there because it's not accredited. Mm-mm.
oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
for real.
I'm looking
Oh my
at
gosh,
some.
tonight I'm just so not like I talk a lot, but I'm very just chill, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
very chill Sunday night. I don't have work tomorrow, so I don't have a job, so
Oh. Oh.
I'm very chill. Um, chill and just hey, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah. Well,
It's
I
been
think you deserve chill because for all the work that you did have
mm,
sucked really
yep,
bad.
and I still have the scars to prove it. But yeah, life has been life has been so crazy. Um, I felt like I talked to you earlier on the phone, I felt like this YouTube, I felt like if I was consistent, like I would make it on YouTube. And then now life is like hitting me in the face, because now I'm like,
Mm.
do I go back to school? Or because I felt like, okay, if I did YouTube for 2 years, like something would happen. But, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really consistent now because I'm so discouraged, I'm so like, if I make this
Mm.
video, like it's just, mind you, I love making videos. I love it so much. But at the same time, I feel like, am I always just going to be this person that's just, no one on YouTube?
Always chasing, like not reaching the goal. Always just chasing after the goal.
Right. Like, am I always going to do that? Because, like, how am I going to, I was like figuring out how I'm going to incorporate school with,
Mm.
hmm, but yeah.
I relate. No, I feel you. My solution to that was figuring out how to make money to pay people to do stuff for me. And I'm still trying to make the money, but but no, I feel you because because to me what I've seen from you is you can achieve, most definitely 100% guaranteed, you can achieve at least a decent amount.
Mhm.
Um but but I also understand the feeling of like maybe intellectually knowing that, but the last video you uploaded didn't get the hits, and I like there's the intellectually understanding something and then the emotional day-to-day aspect of it that
Mhm.
discourages you. So I get that. Mm.
Yeah, it's hard because I will sit in my room and I'm not working, so I can upload as many videos as I want. I would sit in my room and I'm just like, what do I want to do? And I thought, hey, Blossom, because there's a lot of people so Keemstar has a new show, the Keemstar show, but there's a lot of people who don't want to sit and watch like a 3 hour video. They rather have like a summary of it. So I was like, oh, hey, maybe
Mhm.
I'll do that. But then I was like,
Mm.
because I wanted to cover Nikki and Gabby, their new podcast, and the Keemstar show, and then maybe whatever drama that's going on, 3 videos a week. So I wanted to do that, but then I was like, is that a lot? Like, am I gonna really sit
Like a
through?
lot for you? A lot for
Like,
you or for people watching?
oh no, a lot for me. Is
Okay.
that a lot? Like, am I really gonna sit here? And then I thought, I don't want, um, you know, uh, never mind.
You
But
don't want to
I just
get burnt out
no,
from all the oh.
no, I was just afraid of like then I didn't want to cover certain people and like knew them in the whole Keemstar thing. You know what I mean? I didn't want to like
Okay.
cover
Okay.
or like
Yeah.
yeah. So then I was like, I don't know, but I don't know. I'm just and I spent like literally 2 or 3 days thinking about it. So yeah,
Mm. Because that's the
um,
other thing. You have to basically you have to chase the algorithm and adjust your
Pretty
channel.
much. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and it's easy to chase the algorithm. It's just the work that comes with it because if he posted out like a live and I did it like within 2 or 3 days after that, yeah, it would be great, you know?
Mm. Oh, you
I
mean
don't
like
know.
live stream and post? What do you mean?
Like, let's say, it doesn't even have to be him. Let's say Nikki and Gabby, they posted out their podcast,
Mm-hmm.
which I know that will do good for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if they posted it, I would just have to. It doesn't even have to be the algorithm will send it to me because my videos in the past were higher views with Nikki and Gabby stuff.
Oh yeah. So then it would stand to reason that okay, we got to post Nikki and Gabby stuff like as much as possible.
Right, but I want to also post other things that are not like I'm a high school person, you know? You know what I mean? I was reading a comment. Someone was like, "What is this channel? I can't tell if she's a teenager or if she's an adult." So, so I'm like, I was like, I feel you because I felt that way. I felt that way. Like, I felt like people are probably gonna think that, you know? So, yeah.
Oh. Hmm. Or the niche that you really, really like that
I
you
love
like.
watching stuff. I love I love like watching stuff and then telling people about it. I love keep in mind I was doing all this. I had a playlist of I watched this so you don't have to. So that was part
Yeah,
of
I
the
love
whole.
that. I,
Yeah,
I watch that all the time.
but I was doing that. I was doing the same thing because if something comes up, I want to talk about it. So I was doing all that and I just stopped. And now I'm like trying to reprogram my brain. Okay, you have to do YouTube. But then I got really sick and I've been in the
Yeah.
hospital forever. So then I
Mm.
got out like recently, a few days ago. Um, and then all I do is kind of just walk. I sleep a lot. My body isn't like at its 100% yet. Um, Girl, I have to take like 13 pills a day. It's ridiculous.
Oh damn.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. If it's like a whole bunch of like never. And I think I'm supposed to take them at different times in the day, but because it's just so like take
Yeah.
5
It's too
pills for
much.
4 days, then 3 pills for 2. I'm like, what? So I just take them all at once. I just take them all at once because it's so confusing. But oh, I sent you a photo of what my hospital food looked like. It was disgusting.
Yeah, I saw that.
It
I
was
saw that.
disgusting.
But
Like
this soup thing is like that's all you could eat? You
yeah, they won't because I'm having a choking problem. Um, and it's like it's hard for me to swallow things. So I know I'm eating popcorn, which isn't the best, but um I won't eat like big meals unless I'm upstairs and like someone's watching me because I choke. So
Damn.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So but my whole point was that I was like out of I couldn't do YouTube anyways because I was sick.
Because you're
So
sick. But
yeah.
you're feeling good enough to do things now.
Mm.
And I really love those videos where you break things down, or like for example, like there's a drama. I forgot the last time you did this, but like some drama was going on. We the viewers can see like, oh, everyone's talking about this drama, but I don't want to watch an hour long thing, and you in 15 minutes summarize the whole drama. I love that stuff, and there's so much stuff like that, like everything we talked about, the Nikita Dragon thing, the
Yeah.
Kanye thing. There's so many things where you could
Mhm.
just summarize. Okay, why is everybody talking about this right now? And summarize it. I
Yeah.
think that'd be awesome.
That's what I wanted to do and someone pointed out I should have done like the whole Keemstar show thing. So, and the way how I do it is if I'm going to do that, I can't start from the last episode he just posted. I got to start from I just got it. I can't start from the beginning.
How
I
many
mean,
episodes do you have?
from now. So there's like I think like maybe 5 or 7 episodes or
Okay,
something like that.
that's manageable.
But it's some of them are like 3 hours and shit. So I'm like, okay.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm like, but I'm like, well, I listened to that whole Gabby Hanna phone call shit for 3 hours.
Oh my
So like, if
God.
I could do that, if anyone could do that and make a video on it, I can do this. So
Yeah, because if this Keemstar show is popular, then you summarizing
here's the
it.
thing: there's people that I'm kind of in this group chat Discord thing where there's people. It's not a Discord. I hate Discords. There's people that they don't like Keemstar. They don't like Salvo pancakes. They don't like these people, but they just want to know what's going
What they're
on.
talking about, yeah.
Right.
So
So
you'll get those people.
right.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. And I'm like, so then I was watching it today and I was so turned off. I was like, I did not give a shit about not like because he's talking. So I was like, you know what? Let me just
You just don't care about it.
right. Like, hey,
Yeah, it's like
Faye.
me and Trisha Paytas. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like people kept talking about her and I was like, oh, should I make a video about her? But I do not give a shit. Like, I don't care.
Well, here's my thing. If Trisha does something that's out of this world, then I'll start making a video because I'm sorry, but last summer or whatever, like that was a lot. That was a lot.
Oh
So
no, but I'm talking about like, remember like she had some cake and like she was eating it weird, so people made videos about that cake.
oh yeah.
Or like
No.
her dining room chair is made of rabbit fur and people saw she edited out like just little stuff that's like
Okay,
I
so
don't
yeah,
give a
like
shit.
if Trisha gets in a fight with Ethan, that's worth
No,
making
that's
a
good
video
one.
about.
Yeah,
Like
that's a good.
things that are worth making a video about. So I'm
Yeah.
going to spend my time going over I'm going to buy some more 5-star Let's College notebooks, and my notes are going to be it's going to be on Keemstar and Nikki and Gabby stuff. Yeah,
Okay. I think
unless
that's a
something comes
plan.
out, unless like obviously if something a drama comes out, I'm doing that one. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Especially if you will enjoy. Well, I know the Keemstar is unenjoyable, but I think I mean, I guess, are you willing to prioritize the project that you don't actually like? Because I think you would like the Nikki and Gabby stuff more.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's not obvious. For sure. I definitely would. Because I watch them anyways, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, so why don't you start with the one you actually like?
Because I'm so behind on the Keemstar shit. Like he talked about this Twitter drama, so I had to spend like 30 minutes going online searching this Twitter drama just to understand what he was talking about. Because I'm not on, I mean, not Twitter, Twitch. I am not on Twitch. I literally don't know anything about Twitch. I know nothing about Twitch. So it was really, it was different. Whoop. Did you guys hear
Oh,
that?
hey, Sage Moon. Oh, that's another good one. Sage Moon is asking, why don't you summarize the new Shane Dawson series? Because I've seen that and I've seen people summarizing it
Oh, I
and
did.
commenting
So
on it.
I started summarizing it, and then I was like, "This is bullshit." Um,
I haven't watched it, but that's the sentiment that I'm seeing from the headlines. That
it was
everyone's like,
nothing. It's
whatever.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's like, what is this? Whatever. This is a waste of my life. It's a waste of my time.
Okay, I'll make a video about it, Sage. I actually will. I just decided not to make the second one because it was absolute bullshit. There was nothing.
Now I have to watch it. Now I'm watching this. I just need to see how much nothing it is.
Yeah, I can't. It's just so bullshit. Like nothing happens. It's just I feel like I'm commenting or summarizing a vlog. That's it. That's how it felt to me. So that's why after the first one, I was like, this isn't really juicy. This isn't really tea. This is just him being a fool. So
you stopped.
I
So
stopped.
that's why. Yeah, but the thing is, people are making videos about how it's nothing, and they're getting views on that. So that's why you should do it.
Okay, I probably should. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. I literally just stopped because I just was like, what's the point? So that would be fun. I guess I'll start that up. Do that first.
Yeah, that would be
and
a
I'm
good
not
one.
working. So we'll see. I'm so like sad about my YouTube journey so far.
I think
I
you
haven't posted, so I haven't been able to
well,
talk.
first of all, you've been sick, so that's whatever. But like in general, I think you do a good job catching what the algorithm likes. But I think maybe the struggle is like balancing what you actually want to do with what the algorithm likes, because sometimes I think you force yourself to
Mm-hmm.
do things that you don't like, and then you procrastinate on it because you don't actually care or like it. And then that just makes it worse, you know?
Mm-hmm. And I wish there was someone else I can do on the dark side. I just because I wanted my channel to be more balanced, and so far it is not balanced.
What
You
do you mean
know,
balance?
well, so far I've lost over like 200 or 300 subscribers because I was just like, I'm not going with my Try Guys video, which I knew was going to happen, which I intended to do
Oh,
because I know I purposely like, I didn't intend to lose followers, but I intended on saying, hey, like, I'm not going to agree with you guys all the time. And just that's that. Like, I'm not going to agree with you. If I think I can think how I want to think, and we all don't have to be on the same page, but we can still like each other. So some people were like, "You need to, you need." I was like, "Okay, it's okay."
yeah. I still have my theory that if you titled it unpopular opinion,
Yeah.
people it will be received so different. Like, because I swear to God, every time I watch an unpopular opinion video, as long as they put that in the title, they put that in the thumbnail, then all the
Mhm.
comments are like, "Oh my gosh, you know
Yeah.
what?" I didn't see it that way. Oh, interesting. Like, all the comments are they're totally different than if you don't put that in the title and then you say the unpopular opinion, then all the comments are like, "Oh my god, how can you say?"
I know
So
people kept coming for me with that. Um, with the Selena Gomez video I did, I just got a lot of Selena Gomez fans. Um, but is once again, my the content isn't balanced. Like I want to be able to talk about Keemstar or talk about the people who I severely dislike.
so you want to talk. So when you say balance, you mean you want to talk about like a variety of types of people? You mean?
I call them the dark side. I want to be able to
Are
like
you
there's
talking
a
about
lot
those
of
bros?
like
Sorry, the
there's a
dark
lot
side.
of drama going on over there, and I
Oh, those
don't know
bros.
any of
Yeah.
it because I'm I don't like I don't
You're
swim there.
not in that.
Right. And so I would like to swim there, you know what I mean? Put on a new bathing suit.
But do you want to swim there because you know anything about those guys gets engagement? Or do you actually want to swim there?
um I feel like a lot of people are curious about the dark side, but they don't want to sit and watch like
Right. Like, don't get me wrong, I would watch if you had a 15-minute video of, let me explain to you what these weirdo bros are doing. If you had a 15-minute video, I'm watching it because I would like to know I know they're up to some F-ish, like all the
right, like a
time,
lot of people
24/7.
and it
So
goes
if you, yeah.
unmissed. It goes not unmissed. It goes missed with a lot of the horrible things that they're doing because
Yeah, because it's so much and you have to
no one
go through so much
yeah,
to figure out to see
right.
it.
Right, like no one is gonna sit and watch an Augie live for like 10 hours, you know? Like, I mean, okay, I'm not doing that shit either, but you get what I'm saying? Like, no one is gonna be talking badly because they all agree with it.
Well, I
So,
promise you,
yeah, it's just been fun.
if you made those videos and you had receipts on the screen, yeah, that I mean those videos will do well. It's
Mhm,
true, but
mhm.
it's like it's not gonna be enjoyable. Is that really how you want to spend your time recovering? You know?
I don't know. Wait, hold on. I have to actually go to the bathroom, so I'm just gonna take
Okay.
my screen off, okay?
Okay.
Um, how do I do that?
A stop cam at the bottom. Oh, okay. I just thought she would turn off the camera, but now it looks like she left. So I don't like. I'm sure she didn't leave. I'm sure she just dropped her camera down. But Sage Moon says your Try Guys vid was good. I actually haven't watched her Try Guys vid. I just know that she had a different opinion than most. It was nice to hear a different take and get an original thought. You be catching heat just because your opinion may not be popular, but that's okay. Yeah, I agree. That's okay. And the more you can pre-frame what you're about to say, the better the comments will be. But yeah. The Try Guys thing, I watched, what's his name? Matt. He makes film theory and game theory. His name is Matt. Matt Pat. Anyway, the film theorist. Okay, I watched his video about Try Guys. He had a lot to say about how the media covered the Try Guys, and I agree with him. So I think Blossom was trying to say in her video that she felt maybe it was an overreaction. I don't remember what she said, but the media really is trying to kind of, it's like they're trying to sweep what the issue is under the rug, and and Matt brings up a good point about how the media covers the Try Guys. The media has some bias against YouTubers. It's like they have a bias against anyone who's famous because they are online. They have a bias against influencers, YouTubers. They don't take online celebrities seriously. But it's like, more and more, we're living in a world where the TikToker, your 58-year-old parent never heard of, is more famous than the Michael Bublé that they want to listen to and that they respect. So like, eventually this mainstream media has to get over themselves, but they always try to frame a story about a YouTuber in a kind of demeaning kind of way, in a kind of, oh, they're just silly, whatever kind of way. And I know exactly what he's talking about. So he had an issue with that there. Because the Try Guys was actually, they're a real company. They're a real media company that brings in real revenue, that brings in real viewership. And one of their co-founders did something that legally jeopardizes the company and jeopardizes the company's brand and reputation. And they have to take action. If they did not take action against him, that's worse ramifications for that company. And I liked his theory that the mainstream media is trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal and they're just some stupid YouTubers, because if the mainstream media took it as seriously, and the thing is, they don't believe that the Try now I'm going off. They feel like the guys don't actually feel what they're feeling. They think it's a performance. So it's kind of disheartening to hear that, like, you really don't believe that somebody takes their business that seriously and takes conduct that seriously.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, my video.
Oh yeah, what was
pretty much what you don't like. I just felt like,
so the mainstream media is trying to make it, they're trying to say it's entirely a performance. However, whether or not you think their video's a performance, I don't know. It seems genuine to me, but whether or not you like their video or not, that video had to be made, and the mainstream media is trying to make it like cancel. They did it because of cancel culture. I don't think they did it because of cancel culture. They did it because their brand has a particular reputation and legal liabilities that have to be taken care of, and they're doing it the right way, the way that every company should handle it. And the guy that I was talking about, his point is the mainstream media is trying to act like it's not a big deal because the mainstream media does not do a good job themselves when they're in that same type of situations, and they get caught with their pants down all the time. And here are the Try Guys actually trying to be preemptive about that situation.
Well, that's what my friend said when she was trying to explain to me, because I was like, I still disagree. She was like, Blossom, the reason why you feel this way is because they handled it right, because
they
did it the right way. And I'm like, I still disagree, but okay.
Yeah, like what do you think would have been the right way?
I just feel like they're fake friends.
So that's the thing. They're not. Well, I don't know if they're friends.
But here's my, you're about to say
doesn't.
it's a business, yada yada.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't
But
matter if they're
still, I
friends or
feel
not.
like when he was like, I forgot, I can't quote it now, but he had said something like as if he was never gonna talk to him again.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right, you guys have been friends for years, and because of this one mistake, got it.
Girl, I don't think it was one, but well, you know my theory. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I don't think it was just one mistake.
I don't. I think they knew about it too. We said the same thing. Like we think they knew. So that's my thing. I think they also knew about it. So it's whatever. I think.
Because it's supposed to be like they're friends, I think that makes it maybe more people scrutinize it or something. But like from a business standpoint, it's chef's kiss. And I think I agree with the Matt Pat film theory guy when he says that like the mainstream media needs to do what they do, because it will save them a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of cancel culture. It'll save them a lot of stuff if they handle things that way.
True that. But I still think they're phony friends. It just doesn't sit
Maybe,
right with me.
like, okay, let's think realistically. Like these guys, maybe at first they were friends, right? And then BuzzFeed was like, oh, this is a great dynamic. Do a little skit. Then it turns into business. They open a business. I don't know. Like, are you really still friends? I mean, you can still be friends, but I just feel like it's not, it would be very normal if maybe some of them aren't really friends anymore. They're just coworkers.
Well, no, I understand that. My whole point is like I just don't believe they were ever really friends.
Oh, you don't
I
think they
don't
were
believe.
ever friends?
No, I don't. I just feel. I do. I feel like some of it was performative. I don't think all of it was real with that video that they put out. I felt that if you're a real friend, you mean you're not going to call him afterwards. You're not going to see how he's doing, like being let go. I mean, yes, it's his fault for being let go. Yes, he sold his life. He was like a fake person who sold I love my wife type of vlog content. Got it. But I felt like some of it was fake. No one could get for me not. I think it's because I don't know them like that. So I saw it and I was like, this is way too fake for me to believe that they were ever friends to begin with. I
So
have all these
they weren't even his friends to begin. They were like, okay, I guess we have to like pretend that we're friends for all easy. I mean, that's entirely possible too.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's off about the video isn't genuine enough for me.
Wait, which one? Like which one? Is it all three of them that you think were his friends, or is it like a specific?
All of them. The video wasn't genuine enough for me. I don't even care if they're reading off a teleprompter. I don't care. I just felt the video wasn't genuine enough. Oh God. And then the guy with the guy with his ring, like just
the one who was wearing black.
The
Which
Asian
one?
dude that had his just sitting there, had his ring there.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole thing.
I really feel like that guy was never his friend. Like that's just what I think. I don't think that guy was his friend. I think he was friends with his wife.
Yeah.
That's just so anyway.
Yeah, I just felt like I said the whole thing was just awful to me to watch. I'm like, okay.
Oh. So. I wasn't my focus wasn't on the friendship part. My focus was on the business. Yeah, I guess that's it. My focus the entire time is on the business part. Then again, I like business stuff. I watch stuff about money, business, that kind of stuff. So like, of course, that's where my brain goes and focuses on. But
look, to me, I don't even care about them like that. So I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
When did it come up if you mention? Because I thought Sage said. Oh, Sage was saying that they thought your Try Guys video was good. That's how I even got back on the topic.
Thanks. Thanks. Yes, that's so true. They took down the YouTube. So which is definitely skewed. I find these skewed to be that YouTubers and social media folks are grifters, shallow, or money hungry.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're referring to when I was talking about this guy's video, he was basically calling out the mainstream media for how they talked about the Try Guys stuff.
Mhm.
And the first thing he was talking about was how, like, every time it's a YouTuber that mainstream media is talking about, they kind of talk about them in a degrading way, like they're not actually famous. They're not actually successful. They're not like it's just some silly whatever weirdo online, when actually no, this is actual business. They bring in millions of views, they bring in millions of revenue dollars. Like they are as legitimate as you, and every day people who are famous online are going to be more relevant than
Well,
your news station.
TMZ, guess who's catching up on that? TMZ.
TMZ's doing a good job.
Every single week now, TMZ is posting something from YouTube now. You know, TMZ is like,
Mm.
this is what we're going to become, so we might as well start becoming it, you know?
You might as well embrace it. Like,
Right.
I just noticed, like, even Fashion Week happened, right? And like all these celebrities were talking about how annoyed they were that they saw TikTokers at Fashion Week and
Mhm.
YouTubers got invites. But like usually it's only designers who've been in the industry for years who get an
Right.
invite, and just this, and it's like get over it. You got it. You're a celebrity. You don't work in the fashion industry. You got an invite because you were in some top movies. What's the difference? This TikToker has millions and millions of views on their TikTok videos. It's the same thing. So
Reminds me of what Jennifer Aniston was saying.
she's one of, yeah, she's one of the she's not the only one who was saying stuff like that. But
But
yeah.
but for me, and I like Jennifer Aniston because our birthdays are on the same day. But for me, I feel that she was complaining like, now people can just do anything and be famous. And I was just like, but you hide from the cameras all the time. So why do you care? Like, why do you care if someone else is famous? Like, all of a sudden it
Right.
makes me think you just wanted that attention. You know what I mean? Like, it just, but
Mm-hmm.
either way, I love Jennifer Aniston. We have the same birthday, so it's all good. But I'm just,
But it's interesting that this mindset, like, you are deserving of your fame, but other famous people are not because you don't like what made them famous.
mm-hmm,
Like, very easily someone could say, well, you don't deserve to be famous. You were just in a stupid sitcom. You weren't in anything serious. You didn't win any Oscars. You know, people can say the same thing to Jennifer that she's saying about the internet kids.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I'm
Definitely.
just saying it's hypocritical. It's like, what makes you better than them? You know?
She's gonna say that she worked hard to be where she is.
Well, they worked
Where
hard too.
she won't. She doesn't think so. So I know that's what she's gonna say. But
And it's not just that she worked hard, she was lucky. There's luck involved.
mhm.
Same thing with these internet people. They work hard and there's luck involved. It's the same thing. It's entertainment. It's the entertainment industry, both online and offline.
True that. That's true. Yeah, I feel so my Instagram called Server Vent, the one that has 70,000 followers. I was like, I worked hard to get that. Like I
Mm-hmm.
worked hard. And, you know, so I can't, so I was just talking to this reminds me because I was talking to my family and they were just like, you just want a sponsorship so you can have, you know, income for the year, like, or for the next year. And I was like, yeah, why not? All you have to do is post or whatever. Like, you didn't work hard for that, yada, yada. And I'm like, since 2014, I posted memes weren't even a fucking thing yet. And they weren't in 2014. And they started to become a thing in like 2016 ish. Like, they were really started to pop off. And I was like, yeah, so, but like, so that was like luck with, I mean, granted, I don't have a million followers on Instagram, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it could still be profitable, is what I was like happy with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Samantha says Jennifer only plays one character and it's herself. Whoa! Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh!
And you know that Jennifer, it reminds me of J Lo. When I
What?
people
You think J-Lo only plays herself?
not necessarily, but just the attitude, like you think you're better than your peers, but for what reason? So like I don't know if you saw J Lo's documentary on Netflix when she was selected to do the Super Bowl, but she had
Mhm.
to do it with Shakira. And like her reaction, they didn't emphasize it in the documentary, but like you can just kind of tell. And then if you like research more, you see she was so upset that she wasn't going to do the Super Bowl by herself, that she had to share it with Shakira. And
Um,
I just kind of felt like, why do you like, you're low-key dissing Shakira? Why
oh
do
my
you think you're better than
gosh.
Shakira?
But like you kind of understand. Maybe she's like,
No,
oh,
yeah, I kind of understand. But
mhm.
also, it's like, no, it's a good thing they edited out your true reaction, because you're kind of acting like you're just so much better than Shakira. Which I can, maybe she'll say, oh, I sell more records than Shakira and whatever. And it's not
No,
just Shakira.
don't you think sometimes it's just that she's thinking of, oh, the only way I could be a Latina by myself is if the only way a Latina can do the Super Bowl by herself is if she has to do it with another Latina. Do you
Yeah,
think maybe that's
that's the
also?
narrative. That's the narrative that they put in there. But I'm just saying, like, that's not why she was mad. That's the narrative that you put in the documentary. So so she doesn't look bad that she was mad. But yeah, JLo didn't sing her songs. She has Ashanti and whoever else singing her song. Like, yeah. Anyway, my
Oh,
point is, there's celebrities who they think highly of themselves, and it comes out in how they
mhm,
say it, and it's just like,
mhm,
why? Like, you're not saying that you didn't work hard or anything like that. Just, why do you think you're better than your peers? Like, why
mhm.
do you think your peers did not also work hard, or your peers are not also
Right.
talented? So,
Mm, makes sense. You work hard. How's your job?
oh, it's good. I'm trying to get like more. I need more money. I need more money. I need
Wait,
more.
did you have like a second job or no?
No, not yet. I'm trying. I'm trying.
I know. I don't. I mean, not. To each your own. I just. I thought you. I thought. You said you did. It's fine if you don't. Shoot.
No, I think I said I'm looking. I want one. I wish I had one. I wish I had a
Okay.
second one.
So that like the coding is okay. Like you're able to get it.
Yeah. I'm learning more, and yeah, it's good so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I had more. If I had more discipline, I would be teaching myself more, or be studying for us the actual real certificates. I would be doing so
Mhm.
much more if I focus, but I don't focus.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work for me. Coding seems like a lot.
Well,
Well,
your YouTube stuff is a lot.
hmm?
That's a lot to me.
YouTube
Mm-hmm.
for you?
Mm-hmm. It's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot for me. The mental energy, the actual time it takes. It's a lot.
It is a lot. Like I can do it. I just the thing is I have to get my house in order. Like I don't have a job right now, so I have to get that
Yeah,
in
I'm the same
order.
way. I can't do if stuff is not in order in my life. I can't do anything else.
Right. I
Hurts
get
me
so
nuts.
mad, like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what my next job is gonna be, but I'm sitting here doing this YouTube video. Like it's just, so once I get my house in order, which I'm sure will hopefully be this week or next week because I'm still not 100. Um, then we'll
Mm.
see. You know what? At the hospital though, I felt like they looked at my YouTube channel because I was at a
Mm.
teaching hospital. There was a bunch of residents, and I was like a bitch kind of because I couldn't eat anything. And they're like, "Hi, Blossom, Blossom," and I'm like, "Y'all way too happy." And then the thought didn't occur to me until my last day that I thought, "Do you think they typed in Blossom Green?" I don't know.
When your
I was
YouTube
like, "Do
pops up.
residents? They probably do this shit to all of their patients and stuff. And the thought occurred to me that they could have watched my YouTube channel because they were I wasn't giving them that same energy the whole time I was there, and they were just like they knew me. Blossom, hi, oh
Maybe
my
one of
gosh.
them's a
And
subscriber.
they
They
all like
recognized
came
you.
in, like all the residents, they all make sure they saw me and shit. I don't know.
Because it only takes one. Like if it's either you had a very interesting case, so they like really wanted to see you,
No,
or
it wasn't that interesting.
or one of them is subscribed to you and they're like, oh my gosh, there's a YouTuber in there.
I don't know. I don't think because I'm too small of a YouTuber. I think they Google people's names up. The residents
No,
do.
there's too many people. You just well, I
Really?
don't know if it's a small hospital. Is it a small hospital? Okay, yeah, there's way too many patients to even do that. That's why I feel like somebody subscribed to you, and you'd be surprised. I meet people. I was going to say all the time, not all the time, but every now and then, I meet somebody who's subscribed to me,
I've never
and
met a subscriber.
or somebody
I'm
who's
too
seen
like
my video
I'm
or they've seen a
small.
video.
Like I'm too small. But you
I'm
had
even smaller,
have like million of views, right? Like
huh?
I'm too small. So, anyways, that was just a thought that came to my mind. You never know. So too
What
small for
would
all that.
there would have to be something that made them feel like googling you though. They don't nobody just randomly googles all their patients.
That's true. I don't know.
So that's why I feel like somebody's seen you. Somebody has seen you.
Mm,
Some- somebody's
it's
seen.
weird because I don't know. It was weird. It was one of the things where you had to be there because was not
Hmm.
giving them the same energy. But because I was really upset because like not at them, but I was just upset. Like I didn't talk. I was just honestly just crying because I couldn't eat or drink anything.
Mm-hmm.
So energy was not there. But and you know what it was too? It wasn't like they were full energy the second or third day. It was like the sixth day. And then all of a sudden they started to become hi Blossom. They weren't doing that before. So
Yeah,
that's why that
somebody
ticked me off.
recognized you.
Yeah,
Somebody
that ticked
recognized
me
you.
right, but I don't know. It got I don't know. I can't put
It
my
gets
finger
weird.
on it, but like something happened from whatever they were just like regular talking to me until hi Blossom. Like it was just really weird.
I
But
get weirded out
anyway.
by that too. Like that makes me so paranoid. That makes me
Mm-hmm.
feel so weird. Like what the fuck?
But anyways, I'm gonna try to be more consistent on YouTube once I get my shit together.
And find sponsors. Get sponsors.
I know I need to get a sponsorship for. So my Instagram is server vent, and I would love to get sponsored. So far, I came back and I haven't been on my Instagram in a year because I was like I give up on this. And now I'm like I want to because I felt like a fraud because I'm not a server anymore. But now I just wanna like make people laugh. I want their day to be if they're at work, they could see this and laugh. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do under the memes anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, if I can do that, get a sponsorship, that would be great.
You can get a sponsorship on all of your stuff. You can get it on ServerVent and an Honest Conversation. An Honest
It'll be more
Conversation has enough
successful.
for a sponsor. You can get a sponsor.
No, server vent I think is enough. I don't think an honest conversation is.
You can get a sponsor. I've seen I've seen channels even less than yours get sponsors.
Okay, I mean a good sponsor then. A good sponsor.
You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere with something.
No. So I can't speak on exactly don't say the company because I think it's a contract thing, but with server
Okay.
vent, I'm talking about like in 2017 that was like a $30,000 sponsorship thing.
Nice.
I'm talking about stuff like that.
Oh.
I don't have the views. The engagement was there last year. I could have pulled a sponsorship last year on my channel because the engagement was there. but it's not the same this year.
You can get it back with the. I think these summaries are a really good idea. I think they'll trend on the algorithm for that right target audience.
Hi, Samantha and Sage. I'm so sorry. So this just turned out to be Ujoka and I talking because I'm just like not with it. I'm not with it. But I still wanted to do a live just in case you guys are like wondering what like this is what I'd
What's
be
up?
talking about.
Where
If
has
we
she
weren't
been?
right, like if we weren't on live, this is what we would be talking about anyways. Um I'm just not pressing on her life because I have no idea what she wants out and what she doesn't. So,
Yeah.
so I don't know. But um
Oh, I can tell you about a crazy ex-boyfriend. Can rant
who's
on
crazy
that.
ex-boyfriend?
I've had so many.
Oh my gosh.
I've had so many crazy ex-boyfriends, but the recent one because he's one of those guys. I don't know. Have you ever met a guy who's like all spiritual? Like
No.
everything is
I don't date those.
spiritual.
I don't date those.
Don't date them.
I don't date
Okay.
those. Those are red flags.
It's a huge red flag. Well, there was a time that I did not know that was a red flag. Now I know it's a huge ass red flag. In fact, yeah, now that I think about it, even like not guys I've dated, just guys that I've seen, I have never seen a guy who's spiritual who's a good guy to date. I have never seen it.
Okay, well, that's not true. But
Okay.
it just depends on how spirit. It depends on
When it's like their personality, when it's like that's their personality.
yeah, like a guy I met in college was like, I was like, oh hey, you want to go out for drinks? And he was like, I don't drink, and I was like, oh okay. Do you want to go out? I don't go out. It's Sabbath day. I was like, okay, we're done.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not
No, it's not. No,
bad.
it's not. But when he said he didn't drink and stuff, I realized he's gonna plan his whole entire existence and his
Yeah,
future
around his
around
religion,
just religion.
the
Wake up in the
Sabbath.
morning
Yeah.
and like no nightlife, no laughs.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not a fit, but that that is not a red flag. It's just not a fit. But like we know what the guys who are like, oh my chakras, or I don't know, like we know the guys who are F boys that are red flags. But anyway, I dated a guy like that, and I broke up with him because he just was not reliable. He's one of those guys that like every week he has some new invention or business idea, but you're still asking me for money. And it was just not good. And I broke up with him. And then I found my current partner. So this guy, we had stayed in touch, just like generally friendly. And then all of a sudden, I just don't see him online at all anymore. His number doesn't work. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he randomly pops up on my Instagram again with a new name, new everything. And I'm like, what's going on? He's sending me all this weird drama that he's been in. I don't say anything. I just say, hey, like, if you want to come to the wedding, you can be invited. And then he starts
Wait,
sending
you
me.
get an invite to the wedding and I don't get an invite? Okay, keep going.
Well, I'm trying to save the dates so I can send.
No, I purposely wanted to put you on the spot. It's completely fine.
I can send you to save the date, but it's just like I talk to you, so I'm sending to people that I don't talk to.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. I'm fine. Don't take me. Keep going. What were you saying with your story?
Right, yeah, but yeah, like basically my strategy is the people that I don't talk to and I don't know if they would even care, I'm sending them to save the date just so like if they care, they know. If they don't care, then don't put your information. It's also for me to collect your addresses and information. So I send it to him. I'm like, okay, cool. He's still sending me all this stuff. I'm not replying. Then he starts saying something like, oh, you know what? I can bring do you want your father's spirit present at your wedding?
Oh,
Because my
God.
father's passed away. And he was like, your father would be so, he said, your father would be so proud of you. And
Block.
that trick, block.
Block. You don't know what my father will be and will not be proud of. Block. Oh
Oh,
man.
but like that triggered me because like I started dating him around the time my dad passed, and he used to say in the relationship, "Oh, your dad would be proud of you. You're going to school, you're doing this." And I would just keep thinking my dad would actually not be proud whatsoever that I'm dating you, actually. My dad, if my dad saw me dating you, he would try to ground me even though I don't live with him.
Oh my God.
So so he was saying that he was just saying all this stuff, and I was like, I'm not interested. Then he said, "Well, what is it that you want? I can get you anything that you want. I can get you onto that dance team that you want to be on. I can get you money. I can get you success on your YouTube. What do you want? All you have to do is come over for some weekend trips, and we can align your chakras." I'm like, what the? I'm like,
Udoka, why didn't you just block? Like that doesn't even make. I pressed the block button so badly. It's not even. One time, this person was like, "You want to go study?" And because he meant, like, I knew what he meant, but because like he thought I was gonna kiss him right away or so, I just blocked him and left. Like I don't know. It was
no,
weird.
because I don't know. I guess I'm intrigued by weirdness, stupidity,
Mm-mm.
drama. I'm
Oh,
intrigued.
Samantha's like, it sounds like he sounds like a cultist.
Yeah, he has to be. He's a part of the Masons. I'm like, is the Masons even real? I just see that stuff on cartoons. I don't
Mm-mm.
know. So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds weird, and I'm not interested. And then he says something like, I just have to ask you because, once you get married, I can't ask again, but like it would be my dream come true just one weekend with you. I'm like, what the fuck? And he just said more weird things.
Is he
More weird.
cute? Is he ugly?
No, no, he is ugly. He is ugly. He
I,
is ugly. Oh, let me tell you something. When we broke up, right? He was so insecure. Bobby. He was so
no,
insecure.
I
He
just
was
feel like I don't want anything I say to come haunt me back later in the video. Like she talks about people's how you should like people for who they are. Here she goes asking me if someone.
No, it's a valid question to ask because it's like, what is the
Wait,
reason
no,
for
that's the
being
wrong word.
associated?
Is he attractive to you? Attractive
No,
for your
no,
eyes.
no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. When I dated him back then, it was solely for personality, and his personality has gone downhill since then. But he was very insecure back then about his body, and he would always say something like, "I bet you want a guy with a six pack. I bet that's what our problem is." And I'd be like, I've never said anything about six pack. I've never said anything about how you look or your body. I mean, it's great to work out. That's great. Like, keep it up. But I didn't say anything about six pack. He's like, no, you want a six pack. You want a six pack. And then when I broke up with him, he was like, you dumped me because I don't have a six pack.
Oh my
And I
god.
was like, there are so many issues. Like, the six pack is the last thing you need to be thinking about. And
Like
so,
yeah.
and now all these years later, in his little love reconfession or whatever, he's like, well, now you've moved on. You got your perfect Ken doll man with a six pack. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? You are still, how many years later? It's been so many years.
But he could have gotten a six pack.
Yeah, and you could have gotten the six pack. You could have gotten the six pack.
Yeah, I feel he's really clearly he didn't want it that bad, you know?
You didn't want it that bad. I never told you I needed a six pack. I don't date guys based on six packs anyway. So, it was just really weird because he also like everything good in my life, he's trying to say it's because of him. He's trying to say, I've been doing prayers for you, and like, don't you see how your dreams are starting to come true? It's because
Oh my gosh, Udoka. At what point did you say to yourself, maybe I should press the block button. Like, this is how insane.
Well, at that point, I muted him or whatever, so like he can't see when I'm online and he can't see if I read his stuff.
But he sounds like he's into voodoo.
I think he is. I think because that's the other thing that freaked me. That's why I'm like, never mind. You're not invited. Like, I'm not. Actually, I need to delete whatever message I sent him that has the date of
Mm.
the wedding. I do not want him to come because
Oh my gosh, he's gonna pull up Britney Spears. He's gonna pull. It's gonna be like you're gonna be Britney Spears, and her ex-husband like comes in. No, I will marry. I speak. I raise my hand. No, it's me.
Oh my god!
I will
Oh
marry
my
you,
God.
Doga. I'm just kidding. I don't know. People like I. That's how I imagine someone who's into voodoo speaks. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he's completely white. Oh, he has a fetish for black women. Like he's one of
Wait,
those white.
he's a white guy voodoo?
He's white. He's a white. I don't know. You know, witchcraft is in every
Okay,
ethnic
first
group
off,
and culture.
I've never. Okay, never mind.
He says that it's the Masons. So whatever the Masons do, I don't know. Is it Illuminati? I don't know. I don't
Lots of
know.
crazy exes because that's insane.
Yeah, I need to.
What?
I'm actually going in to delete the date so he doesn't remember and come. Because like when I sent him the thing, something in my gut was like, I have a weird feeling about him. I have a weird feeling about this, but let me not be prejudiced, you know. And that
Amanda said he's a cult leader.
oh my gosh, yeah, that's the other thing he says. He's like, you don't know how influential I am. You know, I'm at the same level of some of these gang leaders and mafia leaders. And one phone call, somebody's gone like that. I'm like, okay, sure, sure. And you have a baby mama. Oh, he has a son that he doesn't have custody of, a new baby, and the baby mama broke up with him. Yeah, why don't you manifest a good relationship
my
with your baby mama and
gosh.
child? How about that? How about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then I noticed. So then, yeah, I started noticing that the girls he dated after me kind of look like me, and it wasn't like that before. Before he dated me, he was dating black girls, but they didn't look like me, and now he dates girls who look like me. So yeah, that's when I just muted. I can't.
Kind
I
of
can't
like
blog. This is so
Kanye.
interesting. It's so weird. I can't.
Kind of like Kanye always dating people that look like him.
Yes, yeah. And I didn't think anything of it until he sent me that. Oh, I just want one more night. I promise I won't tell anybody. It'll be a secret I keep for the rest of my life with a smile on my face. I'm like, this is disgusting. This makes me want to vomit.
Samantha's asking you, how long were you with him?
We were together for, maybe it was like 3 years. Maybe it was 3 years. I want to
I
say.
don't know. I don't think I had a relationship that lasted that long.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your longest relationship?
Not that long.
Why? What happens?
No.
Just not a match or something happens or
There's
what?
always something that happens. It's crazy. I would say the first person that I regret. My only one that I regret and I wish I would have acted. But I was 19 dating a 27-year-old. So that relationship though, like that was a real one. But I wasn't mature yet. I wasn't mature yet for that one. So I would say that was my favorite relationship.
And that lasted.
Like 7 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you were 19. I mean, okay, relationships after age like 23.
Because it was kind of like on and off, but 7 months is when we were like fully together, but then it was on and off. And that was my favorite first date because we went to like a not Dooney Park, but we went to like a amusement park, and that was the best date ever. It
Okay.
it honestly it could have been the worst though, but like as he drove, it was like 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back, so we could have hated each other, and it's still, but
If it
everything
was
was
good.
great. Yeah,
Hmm.
the it was a really fun time. Um, that was my favorite relationship ever. Um, ooh, my worst relationship ever. I have all of them on my worst relationships ever. Um,
Oh my goodness.
well, because the one where uh Johann, he's German, and he like I met him in Connecticut because he went to Yale for masters for investment banking, and so I met him here, and then he moved to Chicago, and then I moved with him to Chicago, thinking because my parents like were like, oh, this is the perfect relationship ever because he had a really great job and he was ready to settle down, get married, and it just seemed a little bit too unreal. Like it didn't
Hmm.
seem like
Too good
I
to
just
be
felt
true?
like hmm?
Too good to be true or fake?
No, um it felt like it didn't have to be me there. It could have been anyone there, and he would have married that person to have kids.
So
Yeah.
he was in love with like an idea, but not
Hmm.
actually
Yeah,
you.
it didn't feel like that with me. Yeah, it just didn't feel
Mm.
like that. So that's why I opted out and moved back.
Well, that's good
It
because
didn't
that's
feel
a
like that. And it was more to it than that. It really was. There was more to it. But because he was like a little controlling, but I could have even dealt with that if the relationship was there.
mm-hmm,
Um, but it wasn't there. So
mm-hmm.
yep. And then the other one, he like called my mom. The other one, I was in Ohio, and then I found out he cheated on me, and then I poured like basmati rice all over his kitchen because he had wooden floors, so it would be hard to get the rice out in between the wooden floors. And then he called my mom and told my mom all this stuff that I never told her. I was like, you fucking bitch. And then, yeah, that one ended very tragically. So
Oh.
we'll get into that one. But
Oh.
yeah, I don't. And then there was Diego in high school. Diego was awesome.
It is high school
Um,
though.
yeah, he didn't pressure me into having sex, but it didn't feel like high school because he was older than me. Um,
How much was he still in high school?
you know, you know what? I had a conversation with you about how like I've dated older guys. That's why to me it's not the hugest problem in the world. So we won't get into ages here, but
No, there's a reason you're not still with them. Okay.
well, no, but it's not. It's never been because of them. It's always been. Uh,
I blame them. I blame them.
no. I just felt like I was way too. I was doing stuff that I
That
was
people
doing
your age do,
right.
and hence they should date people their own age.
I know, but like because I would say like, yeah, I want to settle down, but then I would do things that would show differently.
Because you're a teenager.
No,
You're not supposed to settle down. And they
no, but
need
a
to
lot of
find
people
people
do.
your
A
age.
lot of people settle down, and I just wanted to do that, and I couldn't do it. And still now, I need some. I would love to date someone where you know there's no like commitments, but it's nice to date someone. That would be great.
Okay, something casual.
Yeah. Like, but I don't want to say
Yeah.
casual either because then I don't know where your tongue's going every single night. You know what I mean? Like, I just.
Well, what's the word? You are sexually exclusive.
Mhm.
Where your tongue's going.
Well,
I mean,
well.
yeah, no, there's a lot of people who they're casually exclusive. Like you're exclusively with this person, but it's not like we're not talking about marriage and assets
Right.
and stuff like that, you know?
Mhm.
That's not that's a normal, a lot of people do that. Yeah.
Mm.
A lot of people have friend. A friend is exclusive friend. I've done that. I used to love doing that.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm just different because when I want to be in a relationship, I want it to just be us, and that's that. And then I want to focus on that relationship. And when I want to be in a relationship, I also want I don't want to be committed, but I want in the hopes that like someday, like far away, I am 30, so
I think a lot of people are like that though, Blossom.
mm,
Like a lot of people they'll become boyfriend girlfriend, but it's not marriage on the mind. It's just we like
yeah,
each
because my
other. Let's see
problem is
where it goes.
of school. Like I want to know where I'm gonna go to school and all that. So all that stuff. So it's just complicated because of that stuff. I just don't want to give up on my dreams yet. So
What do you mean give up? A guy shouldn't make you give up on your dreams. What do you mean?
no, but what if I have to move somewhere? I think of all this stuff. Like, what if I have to move somewhere? Then why am I dating someone? What if I have to move somewhere to Wisconsin for
Wouldn't he go
school?
with you? Maybe his job. He can't move because of his
Right.
job.
Like, I think of all this stuff. I just think of too much stuff, and I'm like, I can't. So it's better to not be with any. It's better to like fucking, fuck a guy in Dublin because it's just a one
You'll
time
never
thing
see him again.
in Ireland. Yeah, yeah.
But wait, why you can't do long distance? You can't do that?
No,
Well, you know yourself. That's good.
it's
Yeah,
not that
that's
I
hard.
can't because I don't have I'll have the urge to date someone else. It's not that. It's I will emotionally feel
You need
disconnected and I
them.
won't feel anything anymore.
You need them there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Because if y'all were like, oh, we're gonna get married, then if you had to move what would happen if you had to move for school? I guess it just always depends on the situation. But you guys would find a way to make it work, right?
yeah, maybe.
You're like maybe. I don't know
Maybe.
about that.
We'll see. So right now I'm kind of just sticking to career-wise stuff. So I'm trying to give myself 5 years, 5 more years, because I don't even know how much eggs I have left
I
or
don't
all
think I
that.
have many eggs. I don't think I have many eggs left. I did this fertility test. It was like a certain hormone that lets you know how many eggs are there. They're like, oh, it's a little bit lower than normal. And then my cycle is a little bit shorter. And I'm like, oh, I probably don't have eggs.
Mm. I know if I was like sexually active right now and not using protection, I would have so been pregnant because of already the thyroid hormones and then like other hormones. There was a lot of hormones in my body that were going crazy, and I was like, I bet you if I was sexually active, I would have get pregnant.
Mm.
Well, like the thyroid hormones don't have anything to do with being pregnant, but just the fact that there was a lot of hormones in my body already. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I would have gotten pregnant.
Fertile.
I feel like this would have been the time I would have gotten pregnant. So
Or
yeah,
yes, you can just meet a guy and have fun. You know?
yeah.
Like go out on dates to get like just casual. Like, yeah. I know you being casual means sleep with multiple people, but no,
Oh,
like
did you see the movie From Scratch? Oh, the show is on Netflix. No.
with Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
I haven't. I'm still on the first episode, but I'm hearing
I
it's really good.
Yeah, I saw it once by myself because I had no option. I was in bed. And then two, I saw with my mom. I made her watch it yesterday and told her I haven't seen it because she wouldn't have watched it if I told her I've seen it. So I had to pretend like I didn't see all the episodes or anything like that. Yeah. So I saw that yesterday with her again. And it was so like I was crying. I pretended like Lino was my husband.
I gotta
I
watch this now.
like I was like
You were the fifth person to tell me you cried. I
oh,
have to watch this.
oh
I
yeah,
have to
it
watch
just
this.
I don't know. It's
Okay,
oh
don't
yeah,
spoil
and
it.
then
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I need to watch it.
I want Lino to be my husband. So I want a guy like Lino.
So if you find a guy like that guy, okay, let's
Yeah.
get married.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
So the only guys that I like are the make believe ones, the ones that don't
No.
really exist.
Aww.
I know every time I like someone, I'm like, oh, it's from a TV character. I was like, he's so cute. So,
You like that Lex guy? He's real. The
who?
Lex guy, the guy who interviewed Kanye.
Oh, he's cute. Yeah, he's cute. He's cute. I already forgot about him. Yeah. There's someone else. Yeah, there's not that many people who I like.
But I'm a similar way. And even in high school, I like try to make myself like a guy because I'm like, how come I don't like guys like the other girls do? Try to make myself
Right.
like
You
a
know,
guy.
that's not, like, it doesn't come from this place of, oh, we think we're better because I know I'm not better than anyone else. So it doesn't come from that. It's just feelings of liking someone.
Yeah, I just have to feel it. Yeah, do you like people would ask guys would be like, "How come you're single? What's wrong that you're single?" It's like I don't like you or anyone. I don't like anyone. I have to like, and when I like someone, it's intense. That's the mistake I made with that ex. I was trying to make myself like a guy because I'm like, well, everybody else likes a guy. I gotta find a guy I like. But when I actually like a guy, it's super intense, which is fun.
Same. I kind of get crazy.
Me too. Yeah.
Like, I get like, I had to stop myself because I'm like, my favorite best relationship. I was like, I have class. I cannot. This was during my undergrad, and I was just like, I have class. I can't. And my friends were like, Blossom, because I was taking a summer course. I took the summer course to stay with him because this was in Ohio, and I didn't want to go home, so I took summer classes, and I took anatomy and physiology 1 and 2, and I was just so not focused because and my grade slipped that summer because I was just like, let's go, let's do this. My life and everything was like when he was done with working and everything, I was like, I just couldn't wait to be with him.
That's me.
Yeah.
That is exactly me.
And Grey's Anatomy also made me fail too because I never watched Grey's Anatomy before that summer. And so I started it from season 1, and I did not go to do any of my homework or any of that stuff. I just kept watching Grey's Anatomy. So
But yeah, I'm the same way with guys, and I always would be scared, like, oh, what if he thinks this is creepy? But every guy has liked it, so I'm like, oh, it's a win-win.
cool.
But yeah,
Wait,
I'm
you did
exactly the
what?
same way. Like be obsessed, like immediately when they're home from school or work, I'm like there at their house. I'm like, or they'll be like, don't you have to go, do something? I'm like, no, I just be here. I'm like that.
Oh my gosh.
And
Okay, that kind of sounds crazy though. That sounds crazy.
it sounds crazy, and then I'll ask them like, is it weird? And they're like, I like it. So I'm like, okay, then I'll keep doing it. No problem. But like when I say it out loud, I'm like, this sounds crazy. Like this is not okay.
Okay, when I say crazy, let me reiterate. Okay, when I say crazy, I mean I'm crazy about someone, but I don't necessarily make them know I am. I'm more like I'm more, oh hey, what do you do casually? Oh, what are you doing after work? But I'm not like I'm like that inside. I'm just
Oh
not
no, like after I tiptoe around it, like after what are you doing after work? After I see that they accept, like they're like, yeah, come over. Like after a few times, and I just let it all out.
Yeah.
I let it all out, and so far they have always really liked it. So it's great. It's great.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. One time at the Teak House, I didn't sleep with, but I slept, like go to sleep, slept with like a 400-pound guy.
Oh, wow. Oh, like you slept next to
And I
him.
made out with a 400-pound guy.
Oh, you made
Yeah.
out with him.
Yeah, because I remember him putting on chapstick. Yeah.
Oh, ooh, I
Not a
couldn't
proud
even do
moment.
that. I couldn't do that because I was with a super obese guy. I don't know if he
Hmm.
was 400 pounds. He may have been, but it was just for me. I didn't touch him. I just, I just wanted not my hand.
And with Heath. Heath.
This might be TMI. Ooh.
Hmm.
This might be TMI. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my god. But yeah, I couldn't. I mean, I tried. Yeah, I did kiss him, but I was like, we don't need to. We don't need to.
I don't know. I was actually turned on. The only reason, things didn't go because I was like, I don't even know how this is gonna work. I don't want to find your wiener under your stomachs. I just don't want to do any of this.
Girl.
So I was just
So with my big guy, he was like, "Well, you want to try me? Like, let's just see." I was like, "You know what? Let me just see." And then when he took off his pants, I was like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And he
yeah.
had to lift up his stomach, and it was a micro. It was a micro one, a micro one. So it was like that.
Well, when you're bigger, your wieners are going to look micro when you're bigger. And then if it's not
It looked
hard,
like for real. It looked for real micro. In addition to him being bigger, so it was really.
oh my god.
It was lit. It was lit, girl. When I say this,
Wow.
and I was like, I'm sorry, because I was just visualizing how would that work, and I was like, I'm sorry.
Right. Like I was because how I see it is that I would be theoretically on top, but the problem was I was too drunk anyways. So it was like, no. But two, for me in my situation, I didn't get that far. It was just like kissing, making out, then I went to sleep. That was it. Um, it was really I woke up very like ill. And then the people, my sorority, they were like, Blossom, we asked you like 20 times, come home with us, come home with us. So then it was like all over Blossom slept with Heath. And I was like, great. So
Oh
I know.
no! I didn't know you were in a sorority.
Yeah, alpha, omega, pi, mu, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon, phi, chi, psi, and omega, 2. Hey,
So what was it? Omega phi,
omega, pi, mu.
omega pi nu,
M-
not omega phi nu, omega pi
pi,
nu.
pi, nu.
I've never heard of y'all. Omega pi nu. I'm not. I'm finding pi nu omega.
Omega, pi, mu.
Nu.
Omega, pi, mu.
Oh my god, pi mu.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to spell that. I don't know what am I spelling.
Omega, and then you have to do the pi sign, and then mu, mu, mu. Yeah.
Mu.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not
Alpha,
finding it.
beta, gamma, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon, phi, chi, psi, and omega 2. Hey.
There's no chi. It's not chi omega pi mu.
No, it's omega pi mu. Omega pi mu. Okay, that's what my sorority name was. Okay, omega pi mu. Anyways, they didn't help me. They were like, "Oh, we asked you. Like, I am drunk. You just bring me home. Like,
Yeah.
you don't say me sit here with Heath. Are you kidding me? It was a teak house. We were just partying. It was. I mean, I loved partying. I loved all the parties. I swear that's all I did for 2 years was party. And I wasn't even 21 yet, but I had my older sister's license, and I looked nothing like her, and I got into all the parties.
But that's something I noticed with sorority girls. They don't actually help you, like at the parties. I'm like, this is bad. This is
Mhm.
this is
Yeah.
bad, ladies.
Yeah, during that time, it was popping bottles in the ice, like a getting slizzard. Yeah, that was
This
the
is
song
up
during
in
that
my
time,
ride.
like a G6. During that time, that's
G6.
when I was doing the sorority. Fun times.
I remember when I was with nerdy white guys, so I'd be like, "Oh, I thought it's talking about the car Pontiac G6." I'm like,
Or the
"Oh,
jet.
whatever."
We don't talk about the jet though, right? Jet.
They're talking about the Jet G6, but they'll be like, "Oh, I thought it's the car. It's not a
Oh,
cool car. Why are they singing about a car?" Sure.
man. Oh, the days,
Yeah,
fun
I
times.
know. The young days, and now I'm just trying to make a lot of money so I can enjoy these days.
Right? Like, after all of that, guys, if you don't know, I moved out of my parents' place. And after all of the move, after all of that, where did I land back? When I say all the move, I mean I was in an Airbnb. And so I was like trying to figure out like what I could do. Because the plan was after my Airbnb, I would go somewhere else. And I didn't do that. And I can't even say I was sick because when I moved back in here, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks later I got sick. So I couldn't even say it was because of that.
But I feel like these days, I don't. I feel like our generations should not be ashamed or be afraid for the help from parents
I'm not
because
ashamed. I'm just saying I wasted a lot of money staying in Airbnb if I knew I was just going to be back
oh
here. That's what I'm saying. I'm not ashamed at all. Shit. This is my room where I live. I don't give a shit. I'm talking about I wasted a lot because you know how Airbnb works. They don't give you back your money. So,
yeah.
but and then I saw a mice. So,
Oh yeah, the Airbnb.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
So, but it's okay.
but
I'm not
yeah,
paying.
it's a learning lesson.
I didn't learn anything, but I feel but
Girl,
on the
you
other
gave
hand,
yourself a shot. You gave yourself a chance. You know.
oh look at I've been trying to hide this. This is my dirty clothes right here.
Oh, I didn't even notice them
Well, because I was
the whole
hiding it the
time.
whole time and I moved my chair.
Oh,
So,
I did.
so yeah, I've been kind of doing that so no one sees it. Yeah, it's my dirty clothes, and I'm old enough to wash my own clothes. My mom was like, you know, when you're just used to your parent doing something, like she just
Mm-hmm.
normally washed my clothes, and she was like,
That's
I'm not washing your
nice.
clothes anymore. I'm like, okay, like, but it's fine. I can wash my own clothes. I'm 30. But my point was, you know, if your mom your whole entire life washes your clothes, like, why would you not let her? You know, like just say, you know what I'm saying though? Like, why wouldn't you? She was doing it, so why would I take initiative and wash my own clothes if she just comes in here anyways and washes it? Like, you know, just saying.
Y'all are lucky because my fiance's mom was also like that. She would wash his clothes. I was washing my clothes since I was 5 years old. I would get,
What?
yeah, I would get a step stool because I'm too short to reach the thing and put my clothes in there. They wouldn't let me touch the detergent. So I'd just say, oh, my clothes are in there. And they would put the detergent and stuff for me. But yeah, I've never, I have no memory of my mom doing washing my clothes.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. My mom just stopped washing my clothes. Like, well, I got sick, so she washed my clothes, but she doesn't really wash my clothes
What
since
do
I
you mean
moved
she
back in
doesn't
here.
really? Oh,
Like,
since you moved back.
I think because I
Yeah.
moved out. That's why.
Well, yeah. Now you're like independent, but you just live there. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
And we had
yeah.
dinner, and I watched her shower with her. Like, she cooked dinner and stuff. I mean, it's free rent. It's not the end of the world. It just smells like when it rains, sometimes like the rain will come in and it smells like mildew for a few days, and I hate
Oh,
that.
you have to get those. I don't know what it's called, but it sucks up the water in the air.
No, I have it. It's written here.
Okay. Okay.
A
Oh,
humidifier.
it's not enough. Not a humidifier. It's like a plastic baggie, and like at first it's flat, and then you hang it up somewhere, and it sucks in all the water,
Mm.
and it fills with water over
Mm.
time. If I find it, I'll send you the link.
Okay. I mean, I have a
What is it, a dehumidifier?
yeah, I have that.
Maybe that's what Oh, like no, I'm not talking about a machine. It's what you have a machine.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, maybe those work too. I don't know, but send you
Yeah,
the link.
normally I have to stay out of my room for 2 days and devour it in vinegar because vinegar kills
The mildew.
vinegar and there was something else.
Yes, Sage
Um,
Moon, Damp Rid is what I'm talking about.
mm,
I'll send it to
Normally I have
you.
to devour my room into vinegar and it kills the mold. Well, gosh, I'm sorry, the mold. It kills the mold, but it takes 2 days for.
Hmm.
Let's see, damp bread. Thanks, Sage Moon.
Yeah,
Dump
this is
bread.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Dump bread, I think. Dump
Yeah.
bread.
It comes in like a bucket form or a baggy form. I'll
Okay,
send
I
you a
see it.
link.
Okay. This is affordable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what I'll get. People are fighting on my meme page. I love it.
Your server rant.
Server vent.
Server vents.
Vent. I mean, I don't love it, but it's just funny because I just watch and read, take no part in people arguing with each other.
I know. I bet it's so funny to like run a meme account and just see what people say when people fight with each other.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, have fun fighting. So I know I
It's just
stopped.
helping you. It's giving you engagement.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. You know, I'll keep the meme. So I'm happy because so far I haven't posted in a year, and every time I post, I've been getting roughly 3,000 likes, which is great. So hopefully that continues. Because I want that engagement. And like I don't want you guys like I just care about the money. I'm just like because obviously when I started that it was definitely not about the money because you couldn't make shit when I started that on Instagram. But it would be nice to profit from it. That's all.
Yeah, I think you can.
So
Yeah,
we
if you
will
start doing
see.
that again. If you start doing it again, you can. Because now is the time. Like, now is the time. Everyone gets it. Like, people are just unabashedly putting ads in their. Even the meme accounts, they're putting ads in their thing. Like, it's totally the time to make money from it.
Yeah, I wanted to get like a sponsor by like Uber Eats or something. I wanted to, I just want a really nice big sponsorship. Like the $30,000 one. So that would be great.
Yeah, I think you'll get it.
So we'll see.
Just keep it up.
Yep. That's a year goal. So I started being consistent. I think 2 weeks ago I started to become consistent. So by next December, as long as I post at least 2 posts a week, I would do more, but we'll just see how this goes. 2 posts per week. I hope to get a 30,000 sponsorship, please. Hopefully. Goals. What would you like? What are your goals?
Just more money. Yeah.
More
Yeah.
money?
Yeah.
More money, more
So
problems.
less problems.
More money, more problems.
Yeah, my goal is to double my income by January.
Okay.
So
That could be possible since you said you were looking for a second job, so it's
Mm-hmm.
possible.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's how what I'm doing, looking for the second job. Oh, and if I can get the second job, so much stress will be relieved. So,
Well, my goal is because there was one year I lived off of the sponsorship money. So my goal is to just get a sponsorship. So
it's nice, huh? Just sponsored
I mean you still have to pay taxes on it, but it was a nice little addition because I really didn't like I worked, but it was like a shift or two a week because I didn't really have to do anything. So it was great.
nice. Oh,
It was
speaking of
great.
YouTuber money, your friend Stephen Graham,
Mm-hmm.
you know he's in financial trouble.
For what?
So he was getting sponsored by this cryptocurrency thing. He and a bunch of other YouTubers, and they were making money. Like the YouTuber who had the lowest number of subscribers was making 50,000 a month. So I can only imagine how much Graham was making, and I'm just like, oh man, like I that is I wish I could get sponsorships like that. But anyway, the crypto crashed and he had some money in that crypto thing, so he lost. I'm sure he's still super rich. I'm sure he's still super rich. I'm sure he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
stupid enough to put all of his money in there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another YouTuber he's friends with who literally put like $500,000 in there, and that was like all the savings he had, and now it's
But
gone.
that's
So
dumb. Like, you know
yeah,
what I
it was
mean? What do you say to
stupid.
someone who does that?
Yeah, that was
Like, even if
stupid.
it was a scam, why are you putting $500,000 in there? That's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's
Yeah.
too much for my brain to comprehend right now.
I
Like,
know. It's
that's,
like, and the stupid thing is that guy, he like gives financial advice. He like gives advice on like how to invest, and it's like,
mm-mm.
how are you giving advice when you went against like the basic rule of not putting all your money in one place? Like, this is stupidest thing.
Yeah, stuff like that. When it comes to money, I'm very disconnected because I'm like, that's $500,000. You did what to? What?
I know.
Like, I would prefer if someone bought a home, like not even or some type of investment property instead. So that's just me. Like, if I ever came into some money, the first thing I would do is buy it. Like, if it's a lot, you know what I mean? Like, if
Mm-hmm.
it's enough, I would buy an investment property. I'm not talking about like 100,000. I mean a little bit more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But to each their own, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he's willing to gamble his 500,000, so that's what he got.
Couldn't be me for sure. I don't have
Yeah.
500,000,000. I wish I did,
Yeah.
but yeah,
But I was just dreaming about this the being sponsored part. So they were making money.
I know it would be nice. Like my dream sponsorships for server vent would be the non-slip shoes.
Non-slip
Um,
shoes.
the non-slip shoe because
Oh, that you have to
shoes for
wear to work.
cruise
Yeah.
follows me. Shoes for cruise, so I'm like, okay,
That's
if I
a
can get a sponsorship with
possibility.
them, that would be great. Snag a job, they follow me, so if I can get a sponsorship through Snag a job, that would be great. Um, who else? Bitchy Waiter does not like me. Oh, Uber Eats, like one of those like DoorDash, Uber Eats, or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. That would be great.
The bitchy
Um,
waiter. The
like a
bitchy waiter.
HelloFresh factory type of place would be great.
Oh, hello fish. Yeah.
Yeah,
So Deron Cardosa is the bitchy waiter. He doesn't
he
like
doesn't
you.
like me because in 2014, when his book came out, but what everyone did, even Server Life. So the big server account is Server Life. So when all those accounts came out, we were all just like taking memes and posting it on our Instagrams, right? And at the time, it wasn't necessarily memes that we created. So he was like, "You're stealing from me" and all that stuff. But it was like everyone was posting their own, like everyone else's memes. It wasn't. And you have to think in
Oh, he didn't
2014,
understand how the internet works,
yeah, in
basically.
24 now he's like friends with the people who I'm friends with on my now he's friends, and then he talks to them, and I'm like, why does he still not talk to me? Like they do the same shit. So I don't know, he doesn't like me anymore. And then there's Drew Albert, who I was posting his videos, and now he's like has so much money. He is making bank. His dreams are coming true.
Drew
So
Albert.
yeah,
Let me
like I was
see.
posting his videos, and every single time I would post his videos, he would get 30,000 views on my page account. Now he has over 300,000 subscribe followers or whatever, and like he's making bank, and he like, and
On
he always thanks me
Instagram?
though. He always thanks me, and he's like, you helped me make this happen, and I'm like, oh. So
Wait, is it Drewski Albert? No. I don't know. I don't know how to find this guy. He's a
oh
server.
yeah, hold on.
Drew Albert.
Drew Albert, DrewTalbert.
Oh, Drew Albert. Drew Talbert. Talbert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, he does skits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this guy on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok.
Yeah, so when he
Oh.
first came in the game, before he was doing skits, I was posting him on Server Vent. And then I kept posting him like three,
Mm.
4 times a week. I was posting because he was giving me views, and he kept posting, and all of a sudden he blew up. Yeah.
Oh, good on him.
And then Dave Collins, he follows me. He actually just got in a Netflix show, but I was also posting him on a server event. I was like, cool. It's nice to see these people doing something with their lives.
Oh, Dave
So,
Collins.
mhm.
Oh, Dave Collins. Is it the letter O or OH?
Um,
Let me search
uh,
Netflix. Netflix. Oh, Dave Collins. Queer Eye. David
okay, so
Collins.
it's OH. Here's the Instagram. Here's the Instagram tag. It's OHDAVECOLLINS.
Oh, he's this dude with a six pack, with the abs, chest, no shirt,
Sure. Yeah.
black hair.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can't even tell what he does. It says actor, goofball. Well,
Okay,
congrats
but
to
like the
him,
first thing you
Netflix.
see is him acting in Netflix on a Netflix show.
Oh, okay, good job. Oh, Hulu. Good job. Yeah, people have your dreams.
Right? And I
Yeah,
was
I was looking at a guy that I was looking at a celebrity's birthday party, and I saw this guy I went to college with, and he's been a magician since even before college. And he
mm,
was her magician at her super elaborate party. I was like, oh my God. I tagged him like, oh my God, you're living your dream. You're doing it. He's like, thank you. So yeah, it is really cool to see people that you kind of came up with, and they're doing it. They're doing
right.
the
Like
thing.
what was so funny is that these people were like, hey, post me. Now you guys are doing so much better than me. Shit. Like
Well,
like you guys are
yeah.
doing
Isn't that? I
great.
bet that is kind of surreal. Like they used to be like, post me, and now you want to ask them to post you.
Post me. I'm funny.
Post
Kind of.
me.
No, I used to do skits too. I have skits on my page. So I was doing skits, and then I stopped doing them.
If you
With
did skits, you will blow up.
I
Skits is the
did,
thing
but like
right
my
now.
job at the time found out, and
Oh no.
it was
No,
crazy.
that's what happened to a lot of these TikTokers, like the Starbucks workers and stuff. They would be doing not even anything bad, just a cute little dance. like, oh, they're out of their uniform and they get fired, and it's like they're
Yeah.
bringing attention to your specific store. Like, people are going to your store because of them. Like, these people do not get it. They do not understand the world we're in now.
I know it's insane, but I should probably go back to doing skits. I just don't know how to be funny. I used to be because I used to be in the server world, and because I'm not, I feel like I lost
So
touch
you're out of touch.
with you know.
Or you can do what these other people do, is like they find somebody else's skit and they just basically copy it. They just redo the person's skit. I hate when they do that. It's so like,
It's not
oh.
real. I had like original. I was working at Starbucks, so I had Starbucks skits going. I had and just like server skits. It was wait, let me watch some of them. Let me see if I can find them. Hold on. Let's do it. Oh gosh, currently.
Oh, like you're a skit that you did?
Yeah.
And you know what? You should do skits again. It doesn't even have to be funny. It doesn't even have to be funny. I
No, it needs
promise
to
you.
be. It's supposed to be funny.
It doesn't have to be. To get
Yeah.
the views and stuff, it does not even have to be.
No, I need that. I need it to be funny.
So you can feel proud of your work. I know. I get
Yeah.
it.
No, because people will tell you on meme pages this isn't funny. Like people will be, they
Yeah,
are
but
as
it
mean as they
doesn't
want.
matter. Like, look at Lily Pons. Look at some of these people from Vine. They are not funny, but all you have to do is do the
So
skit.
no, like you're like you're somebody.
I'm just talk. Let's just talk dollars and cents, okay?
You're like I want to make. You want to make money? Just do this. Oh my gosh! So I also had a podcast. I had a podcast and I stopped doing it, but it was like getting like 300 downloads and all that, and it was talking about rude customers. Oh my god! You know
That's
what?
great.
You know what we should do? Like we like I love this podcast, but I'm saying like you should be on the other one because I stopped doing it, but it had a lot of downloads, like a lot because of.
Yeah. Like, what is it? Just talking about rude customers or
I would
reacting?
people would send me material, or I would grab it from social media of rude, and we would just be reacting to it.
That's perfect.
Yeah, we would
People
be
love
doing
that crap.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay.
That would work. People love that shit. Just reacting to Karens.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this was the Instagram. I mean, is the Instagram that was. So I would have a server event, and then I would have memeing through life. This has
You
to
have
go.
75,000.
Yeah, and then
You need to monetize this and get back into it. You
I
need
know
to
I do.
I'm now going to badger you about. Did you update server events?
So yeah, so I do it twice a week. So my last one was like almost 3,000 likes.
Girl, there is
And
money
then
to be made. There is money to be made. And you know what? If you can find a boy to put on wigs and do skits, because I don't know what it is about men in wigs, but those skits will get you even more. If you happen to know a boy willing to put on a wig.
I'm trying to log in, but I think I have to not show you guys
Oh, your login
my
information.
stuff. Hold on. Let's take it off real quick. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Like the problem is that I don't log into my Instagram, so I have no idea. Shit. What is it? I think it might be server. Let me not. Let's see. The thing is, like, I never log into my Instagram ever because it's on my phone. So I'm like, what's my password? Now, hold on. I'm determined to find my password, and it should take me 2 minutes. Okay. So give me a second, just to show you like what it was. Do you have like a heater? Oh no, I think that's just me. I was gonna ask you, do you have like a heater on or something? But maybe that's just me.
Oh, I'm cracking my knuckles. Maybe that's what you're hearing. I kind of hear a heater on your side, though.
Popping bottles in the ice, like a blizzard. You do it right, getting slizzard, sipping scissor in my. I don't know what she's saying.
Sipping scissor in my ride, like 3-6, and I'm feeling so fly, like a
Like a
G6.
G6. Like a G6. So I'm choosing a different password, but I keep choosing the same ones apparently I've chosen in the past. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, I do that too.
Oh, royalty then. Okay, so now that I have the password to my Gmail account, now I can do my Instagram. Log in to server Vunt. Come on, come on, come on, phone. Oops, an error occurred. Okay. Okay, my password. Make it strong. We're almost there, guys. Udok, I feel like we failed this live.
We're just talking about life.
Yeah. It's not the best live I don't think we've done. Okay, cool. So now I can go on my phone. On my laptop now. We're doing right, getting slizzard. I think my laptop becomes slower because it's screen recording what's on the screen.
Oh, okay.
So. And we are in. Booms. Wait, let me. All right. I can show you or share the screen. Come on, Meta. I hate when do you want to log into your Facebook account? No.
No, I know. Meta is doing, but I know you don't care about business and finance, but every time I see Meta on the Instagram, I'm like, it just reminds me how they're doing poorly.
Okay, we've made it. Not now. It's so funny. If I turn on notifications, I would act like I pretend I'm famous because my phone will flash every 2
You'll be
seconds.
blowing up.
I know.
You are famous on server events. I want a reality show where memeing through life.
Okay, so this was the podcast. Is the I haven't
We
done it.
could have clicked this without even being logged in, right?
No, I tried.
Oh. Rude ass customers.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's
like
available on iTunes. Yeah, girl. Come on. Let's get back into it. It's on
I know.
iTunes and everything. You got a
I
built-in
know.
audience. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's do it.
And then this was, they think, the skits that I was doing, and I stopped doing them. No, I was doing.
This is giving very 2012.
Yeah. Hold on, this wasn't. Oh, this was the YouTube stuff. Okay.
It's cute.
Hold on. Let's see. Oh, servers. I think this was it. I think. Oh no, this is what I would do so people could engage is I would do servers of the week. And so I would post them and people would feel great that I was like
Do
shouting
that
them out.
again. That is so awesome. I know if I was a server, I would love that. I'd be like, oh my god, server event, tag me. Ah! And I would post it on my thing. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. That is so cute.
Yeah. This is like.
Oh, you kind of look like Rihanna in one of your pictures. You look like Rihanna in the first picture.
Yeah, I would like connect with the people that I follow. They were like, a black girl made this account.
I know. I was wondering. Oh,
these are
what did they say when they realized you're black? Well, you have a black emoji in your thing. People are so.
Use your words more wisely.
I would do this. Whoops. I don't have to turn this down.
Where has
I actually think the words do matter, okay? Because at the end of the day, you want to be respectful to other people.
Answering questions from you guys. Has a customer ever made you cry?
I love that lipstick.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
Literally.
I love the lipstick on you.
They were waiting for like 20 minutes. It wasn't really like the customer because they even.
I know, I felt famous when I was on here. Oh God.
Do it again. Do it again.
I thought I did creator.
Q&A.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would share stories while I was at work. This is why I can't feel like I couldn't fully do it anymore because I was being real with people. I would be at work and I'm sharing stories, and it would get views on it. So that was my problem. It's like, how can I,
I mean, you're not going to share the stories anymore, but you can still tag servers. You can still have good ideas. You can still do podcasts. You can still react to Karens. Oh my gosh, you could start posting Karens. That would get so many views.
I know. Yeah.
Like, there's so much you can do. There's so much. And I see it as a personal goal of mine to see you push this all the way. To get to 100,000 followers and sponsorships and all of that.
Yeah, I hope so.
You can no, ma'am. It's not a hope. No, ma'am.
No, but here's my thing.
100%.
When people see 75,000, they're like, "Oh my gosh!" But you have to have the engagement, And my comments were blooming last time, and now they aren't. So, because I haven't been.
You were tagging people. You were active. That's why. So just if you're active again, it'll happen again.
Hopefully, I hope so because it would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, I really believe in it. And you always talk about it. You're always like, "Oh, I miss it. Like, it misses you too. It misses
Mhm.
you.
I do miss it. But I don't want to serve anymore, but I miss, so I feel bad, like I'm,
No.
a
You
fake, a
still
fraud.
you were a server, so you know the life. You don't have
Yeah.
to currently be in the life, like, you know it. So you're not
Hmm.
fake because you still relate. You lived it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you're Shane Dawson pretending to be broke. You're like multi-millionaire. You know what I mean? Like, who else does stuff like that? I don't know.
I don't feel sorry for Shane Dawson at all. Like, you have a house, dude, a mansion, please. But I mean, like, okay, I do want to know, like, obviously get the mental health that you need, but
Hmm.
yeah, I hate when people pretend that they're broke. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm like, I'm not getting tired, but I feel like I should probably end this, chillax, and I don't. So I think I'm just not gonna think about YouTube stuff right now, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna take notes to do videos because I haven't posted in 7 days. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I've already posted on Servervent, so I'm not gonna do another post for the algorithm until I reach the 3,000 likes. Maybe for the algorithm in 2 days I won't. So posting goals, yeah. And I'm gonna see if I can get myself through a Keemstar video.
Oh my
So.
God. Oh, good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck. I started on Friday and I stopped and never went back to it. So, so we'll see. We will see if I can do it or not. So, what about you? Do you have work tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I have work. I have to finish this project. I actually have been taking too long on this certain project, so I'll finish that and look for more. Look for another job.
Okay.
Another one. Yeah. Yeah, and I have
Well,
to start doing the thing that you do, like reach out to people from the company, message them, all that stuff. I am not good at that, but I'm like, I have to.
who's reaching out?
Like reaching out to the company, like, how, like, well, at least my experience is always like I will apply for a job and never hear anything back. So
Mm-hmm.
what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to figure out who the hiring person is or somebody in that
Yeah.
role and email them. I
Mm-hmm.
never do that, but there was a time I did that. It was effective, so I need to do that again. I hate doing it. I'm not good at it, but
Yeah, it's very effective. I've always done that. It's very effective.
yeah.
Yep.
So,
I always do that.
uh,
Because I was like, I'll do overnights. I was thinking of doing the job that I was doing before, but overnights to where even if I worked 7 days a week, it's just overnights, and it requires less man labor, so to speak. So I thought if I could do that, that will, and if I went to school, I can make it work. What was the whole point? Yeah, with those jobs though, I literally just be like, hey, I just filled an application. I wanted to see if you guys were still hiring. I call. I'm like, oh yeah, hi. So I just filled an application and I didn't
okay.
know if you guys were still hiring, still looking for someone. And they usually either say, oh, I'll send you to so and so. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
so I call.
Okay, I'm gonna call them then. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I friggin' hate job hunting. Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah, I think that's. I know I'm gonna do that maybe 5 days a week. I'll start like work myself, but then I'll probably go to 5 days a week, because it could be a good job. Like for me, it'll be just working with people again, and the pay is good. Now that I'm free rent again, so I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you, guys,
Thanks
for
for hanging
watching.
out with us.
And I am so sorry if we said something or I said something that was just gross to you.
Yeah.
Or if this was not the live you were anticipating, because I just, it's just been one of those days where I don't mind talking, but sometimes I'm like, okay, Selena Gomez is this, Aaron Carter is this, and the Donda Academy is this. So, yeah, I'm like, oh, Sage
What
goes,
else
yeah,
is
that's so
new?
cool, Blossom. Go for it. Thank you, Sage. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just had to get my life in order. Once I get a job again, I can kind of figure out how I'm going to maneuver my dreams and goals and shit. So, yeah. Anyways, any last words, Yudoko, before we call it quits?
No, just have a good night. Here's cat purse.
Oh,
Calming.
I keep forgetting you have a cat.
Cat purse.
Oh.
I saw some study might be bogus that cat purrs are healing. So I just tell myself that.
Aw. Sage, I was a surfer too. The things you hear and experience in general, and then when you're black, yeah. Yep. That's for sure. There's a lot of things like you won't get tipped right because you're black. Like there's a whole. You can go into work wearing makeup as a female for 1 week and get more tips than you go in
Oh
not
yeah.
wearing makeup. Like it's just a whole thing with
And I heard
racism
if
and
you
all
do your ponytail when you're female, if you do a ponytail, you get more tips.
that. Oh, I don't know.
Do like that.
Probably.
That's
I just
the new
know.
thing.
I always had to wear lipstick. I just know I needed to always wear makeup because I got more tips.
Mm-hmm.
Sad. But it's true. So sad, but it's true. But yeah, thank you, Sage Moon, for tuning in. Samantha, thank you. But the thing is, I think of potty. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching,
Thank
and we will
y'all.
hopefully get our shit together, our schedule together. I've been really unorganized because I would text you like, "Hey, you want to do it today? I can't." Hey, so, but yeah. Alrighties, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully soon on the next live. Bye, guys.
Yay, thank you. Bye.
Wait, oh, it doesn't have the Oh, did I pay for the StreamYard Astromark? I don't see that on here. Cool.
Oh, I don't see it either. I guess you paid for
Oh.
it.
Bye, guys. Oh, crap.